You are. Hee, Shamon, Shamon. Ow! Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Brown Alliance. What's today's date? It is Sunday, April 26th, in the year of our Lord. I am Brune, but you already know that. Hope you're all well. Should we just get on with it? I think we should. Okay, first up, it's working, yes. Evening chat. First up is the wise elder of the channel, old Mega Muncher himself. It is the Diaz. Mega Geek. Ian. Hee. Shamon, motherfucker!
I'm literally touching my crutch right now. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Yeah, it's gonna. Hopefully, it'll be a good one today. Lots to talk about, isn't there, Ian?
There's been a fair bit happening, yes.
Yeah. Let's get somebody else on. Gammon. Let's get somebody else on.
Gammon? What? Anyway, okay.
Gammon.
Ian, it's great to have you on. Okay.
It's
Here
good
is,
to
folks, be on. The jester from Leicester, Star Wars novelist, don't you know? It is Swap Shop.
Come on!
Motherfucker!
Oh, fuck. I stubbed my foot on the table.
You all right? Oh,
I was until I kicked the... Ow!
Kick the chair.
How you doing, Michael Jackass?
Oh, yeah, not
Michael
bad.
Jackass.
Yeah, I got back from a run earlier on, so I'm energized now. Ready to go.
Ah, you're running. Last time you were just walking. Now you're running. That's cool.
Yeah, well, new pair of shoes, so, I can actually do a bit more instead of just walking.
Yeah.
Got a spring in my step again, literally.
Well, it is spring. Cool. Time to do it, mate,
Exactly, yes.
It is.
Right. Swap, it's great to have you on, mate.
Do you know what, Ian? I just hope you don't have Vex on, because I really don't like her. You shouldn't have her on your show anymore. She's just awful. Oh, hello. I do like her, actually. That was just that was just the mirror.
Look at me. My name's Ian and I'm British and I think I'm all posh and everything because I make films. Ew.
All right, Vex.
I was the mirror version of Ian. I was just doing an impersonation of the mirror version. So there you go.
Smashed mirror. Hi, Vex. You're right.
I'm good. How about you? Thank you for having me.
It's not a sausage fest this evening, everybody.
No.
But there is meat present.
Yes, there is indeed.
Oh, happy beef curtains present.
Hey, bacon barriers. Oh.
Could smell them from here.
Damn. How are you, Vex?
I'm good. I got a bit of a tingle in my throat, the bad kind.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. But other than that, I'm good.
And on that bombshell, Vex, great to have you on. Shall we get the next body on?
Why not?
Okay, it wasn't a trick question. Vex, great to have you on. Shall we get the next body on?
Oh, yes, let's get the next body on. Otherwise, Ian's going to just have a knip shit, isn't he? You know, right?
Welcome to Mary Poppins on Mary Poppins Live. Here he is, folks. He's not been here for a bit, and it's just quite honestly not been the same without him. Old Leslie Headland himself. Who hasn't he pissed off this week? It is Price of Reason.
Hey.
You all right, Price?
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. You all right? Great to have you
I'm
back,
okay,
mate.
yeah.
Price, are you there?
I'm there, yeah.
Obviously not. Otherwise, mic's not working. All the time.
Not quite, but he's almost there.
Almost.
Is my mic not working or your mic's not working?
Price!
Are you on? Look, see, they're all coming in. Look, there you go. Oh.
You can hear me, though, right?
Oh, yes. Those dulcet tones, yes. Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, there you are.
Anyway. How are you, Price?
I'm okay.
Tired.
Kind of.
You were off with Tom, weren't you? Was it yesterday or this morning?
Yes. I
was
sometimes in the middle of the night I try certain
What?
things. Like I was trying to see
Easy.
if I could stream on some platform that I haven't streamed on before. So I was testing something out. And usually I expected nobody would be there, and then a few people actually showed up. I choose such a late hour that I think there's no possible way
What
that
platform?
anybody will be up. Kick.
Oh, are you okay? Are you preempting just in case the worst happens? A lot of channels being demonetized this week.
I mean, it never hurts to just make sure you have your options. So, so I just made sure I could
Yeah.
stream there. Although I only had 2 viewers there.
I am honestly, I am awaiting the dreaded message on my YouTube studio.
About what?
Hello, I am Artificial Man. About channels being what is it? What's the term?
Inauthentic. You're not authentic at all, Brown.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's never been authentic. I've not seen Price for ages. I've missed Price because normally he's on Trigger Warning, and I've not seen that show for a couple of weeks. So I'm having a bit of withdrawal. So hopefully it'll come back soon.
Yeah, I think that show kind of was on hiatus a bit, but maybe that'll change.
Hopefully. That was a good laugh.
Anyway, Price, it's great to have you on, mate.
Great to be here.
There is another.
There is.
There is. Look who it is, everybody. By the way, there is a drinking game. Every time the cat makes a noise, that's the Sunday drinking game from now on.
What do we do every time the cat goes incontinent and pisses on your leg?
Never done that, actually.
It's still time.
Never done that. She was on my lap many, many years ago. The cat was on my lap. And, you know, yeah, just having a moment as you do. And she decided to piss all over my leg.
It's not good.
Well, no, that's marking their territory, isn't it, Vex?
Oh, so
Sorry?
marking the territory. Their territory is your leg. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Just a cheeky little wee. Anyway, look who it is, everybody. Shabong on Spy Reviewer.
Hey, you guys.
It's my brother. My brother.
Of course, yeah. Brother
Yeah,
from
mate.
another mother. Yeah, doing good, man.
What is
Doing good.
going
Doing
on?
great, actually, now that I'm on here.
What is
It's
going
been a
on?
while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Far too long, mate. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Doing really good. Luther. Someone said Luther.
Luther.
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be alive, I guess. That's a-
Thank God I'm not dead. What?
Can I have what you've
will
had?
understand, though, man. Yeah, it's
Mhm,
it's tough, man. It's been tough, but yeah, it's cool.
Don't pick-
Sorry.
Don't piss on Ian's leg, whatever you do.
Yeah, he's a cat, so he could piss anywhere, couldn't he?
Could piss anyway, yeah.
I could.
That is
marking
true.
his.
And plus, I'm French, which means we piss anywhere, anyways. So
mhm.
Oh, no.
Glad you said it.
Yeah, I bought a new litter box for them today, so there you go. Anyway, okay.
Being French, right? Do you find Expector Clouseau funny?
not really, honestly. Because so, like, honestly, to me, it's weird because it's like it's this weird thing where I'm French, but I grew up with the British stuff, so I'm more so with the British humor, and so like
What?
I
We
don't
haven't
know.
got any anymore. What are you on about?
So, well, yeah, it's true. You guys
It's been
don't have any.
cancelled. It's been
Yeah,
cancelled.
British humor has been cancelled, sadly. But yeah, I think Inspector Clouseau is just an inspector. I don't really find him particularly funny. Yeah, I do like the Pink Panther though.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Which version? The Steve Martin or the?
Give
Uh,
over.
Both. So I grew up with the Steve Martin one, so that's why I'm
Both.
biased. Yeah, so I'm biased on
You're
that.
kidding.
But I like the
You're
original. Well,
kidding.
I grew up with the Steve Martin one. What do you want me to say?
Okay, Kitty, it's great to have you on, mate. We've got a
Okay.
member chat. Internet Help Desk Players, Retro Spot. Member, 19 months. Thank you, my friend. I salute you. Good evening. A cheese factory in France exploded. There was debris everywhere. Debris.
That was a kid one.
That's a dad joke, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Yeah.
Well, he's a dad. Rust in Peace 43, Reg was bought. Member 4 months. Thank you, my friend. A poll on who's not going to watch Mando. Yes, I did that straight away. So
Hands up, me. Not me. I'm not going to see it.
Me neither.
Yeah,
There you
looks
go.
rubbish.
Also, I think we've finally figured out what we're doing with Meetup. We've had conversations, haven't we, boys?
We have indeed.
What we're going to do is, I think we are going to have the meeting August bank holiday, and we're going to try and do it right by booking a venue and perhaps show something in the venue, like hire a cinema screen out. So we're going to try and do it proper.
In London?
No, I can't. Listen, I've only got 4,500 subs. I don't think I can afford London prices. London, smoke.
Bro, you said London like a Nigerian woman, man. In London.
I always say it the way Paul Rudd does in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Are you from London?
Are you from London? You from London?
Auntie, you there, London side.
Plus, if we did it in London, everybody get mugged. So I don't want to do that.
Or
You don't
shake.
want to come to London.
Yeah.
You don't want to come to
Okay,
London.
so the plan is we're going to do it in Leeds. We were going to do Mando and Goo, obviously, in a few weeks, but availability of certain people, and they weren't available, so we just thought, okay, maybe push it back and try and get everybody involved. And possibly the idea was to also make it a joint event with channels in the UK. Smaller sizes, similar sizes to this, smaller sizes. It doesn't matter. We're just bit of networking, yeah, boys. Yeah, bit of networking. Try and make a decent job of it. So I'm going to make phone calls this week and set the ball rolling. So August bank holiday is probably going to be the Saturday night. Yeah.
You know what? 6 people will probably turn up, and that'll be that.
That'll be us.
It'll be us. Just
Yeah,
us.
be us. Yeah, be
Even
us.
I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah, that'll be us. So I think what we're going to do is hire like a venue out, cinema perhaps, show something, and maybe just go out on the piss in afterwards. Yeah, on the town, as it were. So anyway, okay. Should we get on with it?
Why not?
I think we should. Chat, good evening. We'll see you. Yeah, Leeds Saturday night. Yeah, it'd be like a war zone, but it's better than London.
Yep.
338 Musings Thursday. Indeed.
What?
Swappers.
Sounded like a police radio or something.
Right.
Popping up at this end.
Oh, okay.
Please like, share, subscribe. Big thank you, channel members. Big thank you to everybody, to be honest. Okay. So, first up.
Ugh.
Not watching.
The
I'm out.
boys.
Me neither.
So who's still watching?
Me.
Really? You're still watching this?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to, but I'm a huge Supernatural fan, and when Kripke said that Misha Collins and Jared Padalecki were gonna come on for the final season, I was like, okay, now I have to watch if Jensen's also coming back. So here I am, willingly watching this.
How bad is it?
It's pretty bad. It makes me want to unalive myself every Wednesday, because Wednesday hits, I'm like, oh no, I gotta watch this shit now. So
You can watch it anytime you want, can't you?
I could,
Yeah.
but I just do it on Wednesdays. I like watching shows when the day they come out. So.
Vex, it's just, I've been saying it's pretty much, we're all just waiting to see how Homelander's going to get it, yeah?
I want Homelander to win. I've been rooting for him for 4 seasons now.
Really?
Yes. So, I just want him
he's
to
mental.
win. No one else is watching but Brown and I. Then
Yeah. Has it run out of steam?
okay. Can I do
Dude,
some
I
spoilers?
wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it because I've already watched the first 4 seasons, and I was like, you know what, this is the last season. I should commit. I started watching the first episode. I tapped out after 15 minutes. I was like, nope.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm only watching this because I've watched the rest of it.
Just this season so far. So they brought back Soldier Boy because they have nothing else, but. Every episode, it just kind of feels like because they've written themselves into a corner by basically just writing their story and characters based off of real-time politics in the real world, all of the stakes feel very artificial. So like not this past episode, but the episode before, so episode 3. So Starlight got really upset that Huey almost died, even though in episode 2 she was like, I've just been around like so many awful people lately and we should totally kill all the soups, okay? And then this guy gets saved from dying and she loses her shit and then disappears. Right. And she's like, okay. So then they were just like, oh shit, we wrote this and we filmed this, so now we need to find a reason why she flew away. So then in episode 4 this past week's episode is like, oh, she went to go find the father that we haven't heard anything about since her intro in season 1.
Yeah.
Her Christian parents.
Yeah, quality TV, everybody.
Right. And she just gets, and it turns out she's got this whole other brother and he has a family and all of this stuff. But, and then they make him super sympathetic and it's like, but why? And then nothing really comes out of it whatsoever. I don't. And she tries to bond with this brother who is pro Homelander by being like, Dad used to take me to Duncan too. And you're like, bitch, what? And suddenly all of the tension between them is just gone and they've bonded. So that happens, and then Starlight comes back and she starts kissing. I'm just like, why is this relationship even going on anymore? Like, there's nothing there. There's nothing of substance keeping these two together. But the entire point of this is so they go to the secret facility to try and get the first iteration of V, because the
V1.
V1, because the virus that they're trying to use won't work on soups that have gotten the first iteration of
spoilers, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, spoilers of V. So they're just like, oh, maybe this super secret government facility will still have some after 80 years. Okay.
Of course,
so
it would, though, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yes.
So they go to this super secret government facility, which has nobody protecting it, even though it might have this really dangerous soup compound, right? You'd think that maybe the government would either blow it up or bury it, but no. It's still there. They enter it, and for some reason, there's like vines, like these black vines and veins all over the walls. And out of nowhere, Frenchie's like, I am going to cover you in deer piss. And then he covers them in deer piss. It's like, it is to protect you from the vines making you angry. I'm like, what? You just sense all this, man? You're not even a soup. How do you know this? So then everyone just gets angry at each other because, oh, we need stakes. We need tension. And then people are just fighting each other for reasons, and somehow Huey is taking punches from soups and not breaking anything or bleeding, and somehow there's also just a uranium chamber. Again, the government didn't think like, hey, maybe it's a bad idea to just leave fucking uranium for anyone to harvest or get a hold of, but there's a uranium chamber in there. And I know, Kylo, I know. And then Soldier Boy locks Homelander in there. Like, oh, well, it's just going to make him shit and piss. It'll be like a stomach
Summer
ache.
flu.
Well, fuck you, son. Yeah. And then they find this vine thingy on the wall. Turns out it's a leftover V1 experiment. Again, government just left this in the open.
It was almost like do you remember the Despair Squid story from Red Dwarf?
No, I didn't watch that.
That's for the people who watched it. Yeah.
Man,
they all turned on each other, didn't they? They all wanted to kill each other.
Basically, yeah, because of the vines. So Bob's based wife is saying Frenchie wasn't affected because of his past drug abuse, which sort of made no, that still does not make any sense. That still doesn't make any sense whatsoever. By that reasoning, then the Asian chick should have also been immune because she can regenerate parts of herself.
Man, this makes me even want to watch it even less. Like, it's crazy how I'm probably going to watch this in like 2 or 3 years just for completion's sake.
Just watch it on 3 times speed, if anything. Like, this entire episode just meanders. There's no point. We've suddenly got
fetch
this like
quest.
Right, this fetch quest that came out of nowhere that hasn't made an appearance or even a bleep like in the show so far over 5 seasons. It's just, and none of these relationships make any sense. Every character is written exactly the same. They talk the exact same. They react to things the exact same way. I think that makes it even more disappointing that Jensen's in there because like Jensen's actually trying to like give his best.
Yeah.
Right. And the character itself has an interesting past and you wish that they would do something a little more dynamic with it, but instead like every character is just saying the C word or making anal jokes, like literally every other line of dialogue. I was genuinely shocked that Butcher had dialogue this past episode where he didn't say the C word. It shocked me. That's how often he says it.
He's mellowing, you see. Titan Wrench. Oh man. Worst episode of The Boys. No, but it's pretty poor.
They're all basically the worst episodes.
I bailed after 2 seasons, and I feel really good about that.
That was the time to bail.
I don't know how instinctively I knew. I watched the first season. I'm like, I kind of like this. I watched the second season. I said, I don't know if I like this as much as I did. And then I think the third season started, and I started watching it. And then I just said to myself, why am I watching this? And I was done. And I've been so relieved ever since.
Oh, I forgot. While they were making that happen, apparently, like, Vought has this great idea that, if we make Homelander basically Jesus, he can take over America, I guess. So they start a new church called the Democratic Church of America, and Homelander is basically Jesus because Homelander was, like, so desperate for, like, boob milk that he just, like, hallucinated what's-her-face from the first season.
Yeah, on boob
and
milk,
then, right, because he was so desperate for boob milk. So he hallucinated this, and now all of a sudden he thinks he's going to be Jesus. And to help usher in his transformation into God of the New World, he must always be drinking boob milk and must bathe in boob milk and must always have a constant supply of boob milk. For reasons.
What the fuck is going on, man? What
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just this, like, it's just kind of like, how can we shock people next? Is really all this series has been since basically
it's always devolved from after season 2, man. Like, well, after season 1, post season 1, that's all it was. Like, even see the comments when Herogasm came out. That was literally the only thing that they were talking about when that season came out. It was just Herogasm, nothing else. Nothing about the characters, nothing about the plot. It was just like, oh, Herogasm, we have this happening on screen. Oh, we have a boat crashing into a whale and splurging everywhere. It's like, all right, cool, I guess. It's become so weirdly safe, edgy that it's so stupid, and I can't even get past it. Like, there's nothing that is drawing me back to The Boys to come and watch season 5. It's quite insane, actually, how badly I just want this to end and just be like, all right, it's done. The Boys is done. We know what the ending is like, and that's pretty much
Gen
it.
V got cancelled.
Yeah.
Even though I think they were only making 2 seasons, but that's just me.
Rust in Peace made a comment. True Blood did the Jesus thing as well. It's not original. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's original or anything, but like those are like character points or like character arcs that could introduce something interesting if you know how to write them. Like True Blood did it terribly and all, because like, okay, spoilers for those that didn't watch True Blood, but in one of the seasons, Vampire Bill, he joins like a vampire cult, and they think that there was this vampire called Lilith who basically is like, she was the first vampire and she can walk in the sunlight. So he goes fucking religious crazy, and they have this one blood of her vial and he drinks it and he turns into a monster. and then literally nothing happens for the rest of the season with it. A bunch of people like run around in the sunlight and frolic, and that's about it. Oh, and they have sex in the sunlight. That's it. If
There you
I
go.
watched an
it's-
episode of X-Files that was
There you
almost
go.
exactly like that yesterday too.
Okay,
It's kind of weird.
apparently things start to happen. Characters start dying from next week. Okay, so we're halfway through it.
halfway, and still no Jared Padalecki or Misha Collins. So, yeah.
Okay, that's the boys, everybody. Shall we move on?
Indeed.
Okay. Did this finish this week? Oh, I'm a bit confused. Exclusive poster for Invincible season 4 finale.
Yes, it did finish this week actually.
That quickly?
Well, I mean, it's over, man. Like, isn't it? That was did they split it up in multiple sessions
let's
like they did
see.
the last season?
I think I had to.
No, it's done.
How-
April
how it's
22nd,
finished? Yeah, it's
episode
finished.
8. Yeah, it's done.
Anybody watch
yeah.
it then?
No, no,
it's because they dropped 3 episodes at once. That's why.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen this past season. The reason why is because I decided to read the comics, and the comics are probably some of the best I've ever read.
Better than
So,
boys.
yep. But Invincible, I don't know. They've been doing so many subtle little changes from season 1, which have impacted the story long term. And now that we're at the season 4 finale, it's really, really just hitting harder and harder, and it's impacted the story. Even the gender swapping of Tech Jacket, it's just like, why? There's no point. Robert Kirkman, he tried to justify it, saying that, oh, it's a different dynamic that's presented. So originally, Tech Jacket is a guy. Yeah, well, is a guy now. It's like a girl, and even they fucking removed the sauce that she had. The guy had, man. The suit looks like garbage. But even then, the animation is terrible. The voice acting is very, very good. However, the story with the little changes that have been added, they're just going through arcs way too quick. They're not letting you have time to sink in. They did this the last season as well with the Invincible War happening in just one episode. And now it's just like all of this is just there. I don't think I'm gonna rewatch. I don't think I'm gonna watch Invincible anymore, even though they're gonna complete it till the end. That's for sure. I do say that everyone should read the comics. I do think the Invincible comic is one of the best comic books I have ever read from start to finish. It is almost perfection. Even the last panel, incredible. I recommend the comic books, and the changes that they've done, which were just minor, as I said at the beginning, they were just minor changes. But in the long run, they have affected it so much that I just don't even want to watch this adaptation anymore. So, yep, I do not recommend it. I recommend watching the first season, that is for sure, and then going and reading the entire compendium. That is the best thing that you can do.
I agree with Tur. I haven't read all 3 compendiums, but I read the first one, and it was great. And yeah, I totally agree on your assessment there, 100%.
Hey, from us, Chief. Hello, mate. It's a cook show.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a question because I didn't read this in the comics at all. Because, like, apparently, Adam Eve schmishmorted Mark's child, right? So my theory, which I asked in a group chat and nobody had an answer for me, was because the Viltrumite are supposed to be basically unkillable, right? But now Eve has managed to kill a Viltrumite. So if she didn't, make a coat hanger, out of her pink stuff, did she, how she can do that bubble shield thing? So she did she just make a bubble shield in her uterus around the fetus and just popped it out? Like, how did she do it?
She probably just made it disappear. Her name is Atom Eve, dude. She literally revived herself in the last season out of nothing after Conquest beat the shit out of her. So like she can literally just make it disappear in a second.
Wait, doesn't that mean that she has the ability to just be on like permanent birth control then? If that's the case, like how did she even get pregnant?
I mean, probably.
Silence.
I don't know, man. Like,
it's just weird.
It's so stupid. Like this.
Okay. Who else is watching Invincible? Anybody?
Adam Party is. He's not happy.
I have a same process, a similar one that I had with the boys. I watched the first season of Invincible, thought it was interesting, Then I started watching the second one. Then I fell off and I never returned. And it's unlike me. Usually if I like something, I continue to watch it. But I think in both cases, whether it's Invincible or The Boys, I feel like I'm a bit mega geek. Like in both of those, I felt like something strange was going on. And I'm like, you know what? And I don't read these comics. I didn't read Invincible. I don't really care about any of this stuff. But I just felt like I was being either lectured to or something didn't feel right. And I just aborted.
Yeah.
Poor choice of words there.
Oh, sorry. I guess it was in my mind because you were talking about coat hangers.
Party, Reg. Oh, mate. No, she went and had surgery, and Mark apologized to her. Unfucking believable. I'm done with Invincible.
I did hear that she apologized to him. Yeah, I gave up after the last season. Season 2 was so absolutely disappointing, and then the Invincible War. It wasn't even a full episode.
Yeah.
It was 20 minutes of an episode.
Not Z3PO wrenched. Yeah, season 2 disease.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Ter said, because they made so many changes to season 1. They were it was inevitable that they were gonna fuck up every other season.
Yeah, once you got to season 2, you could really tell that it was starting to mess up. And I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Robert Kirkman. Maybe he's lost his edge. Maybe he doesn't know how to run a show anymore or anything like that. But I don't know what's going on, man. His adaptations have been garbage. He's one of the comic authors with the most adaptations indie comic authors with one of the most adaptations under his belt, and every single one of those adaptations have been trash. It's like I don't even know why he keeps agreeing, man. The Walking Dead was garbage. Fear the Walking Dead was trash. What else did he write? He wrote Outcast. Outcast was like mediocre. It wasn't really too good. That was Kirkman and Aseta. It's like all the other stuff that he's done too, like all the other adaptations that he got by Fox from 2009 till about 2017. All of those were pretty mediocre as well. It's like I don't know why do they keep doing this stuff, and why do they keep changing his source material, or why does he allow his source material to be changed? Considering the fact that he has a ton of leverage. It's not as if he's a new guy on the scene. It's like, no, he's literally the dude that made The Walking Dead a really successful show for over a decade. It's like, dude, you have leverage.
I had this conversation with George a couple times, right? Because he's upset over the Lord of the Rings stuff that was announced a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And he's also like now the Harry Potter casting, right? Making Snape black stuff. So
listen, can I say something? Can I say something?
Can I make my point first?
Yes.
That's okay?
No.
yes.
Oh, go on.
My thing was like the original people behind these stories or the originals. They've made their bank, and they will always continue to make their bank. So the quality of whatever iterations of their work come afterwards ultimately doesn't affect them because they win at the end of the day. So J.K. Rowling won't really care about characters being race swapped because guess what? She makes billions of dollars anyways from merch sales, from video games, from just the Wizarding World stuff at the theme parks, right? Peter Jackson, like, why doesn't he care about Lord of the Rings? He peaked. That was his magnum opus for Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah. Why would he care? Why would he stand up for it? Right. So I just don't think these people in Hollywood don't care because there's also chains on creatives these days.
Been there, done it, read the book, all that bollocks.
Go ahead, Ian.
Also, can I just say that it's really funny. I've seen loads of interviews, to do with the Sony thing that happened, whatever. There was one interview with Jerry Bruckheimer? And these 3 producers, and the question was, why isn't films making money in the theater, as the Americans would call it? We call it the cinema. And they said all this stuff, but they didn't say one word, which is woke, right? I don't care what anyone says, right? That is the sole reason why films don't work now, because they put that rubbish in there. Project Hail Mary is probably the only one that really doesn't have any of that stuff in there. That's why it made money. But what always amazes me, every time they talk to these people, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? They can't say that word woke, even though they know.
Cancelled.
That's right. Even though they know
drink everybody, by the way.
Is the main reason why TV shows don't work now and why films don't work. It's because, let me say it one more time, the woke. Right.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with you, Ian.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I don't
Anyway,
care.
can we say that? Can
I
we-
was respectful. Look at that energy. Wow. Wow.
Can we save that for another time then? So, anybody else? Anything
I
to
saw
add
the
with
first season. That was
Invincible?
enough for me. Yeah.
Anybody?
The only thing I've got to add is the fact that Kirkman is now writing for the new Transformers comic series. And as soon as he took over from the previous guys who did an amazing job for the first 20 or so issues, as soon as he took over, they gave the matrix of leadership. Optimus Prime gave it up like a bloke in the corner in a chair watching his
What?
girlfriend get reamed.
Oh,
And he gave it up to what this female bot, right, who then became Elita Prime, and she's the most insufferable feminist piece of shit you've ever seen. And now she's leading all the Autobots. And Ultra Magnus.
Look, there you go. Look, there you go. Sonic Storm. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. And
Oh,
Ultra Magnus, right, who's the second sort of awesome robot, good guy. And his name is his name, right? And they gave his title to another fembot, right? So we now got RC, which was like the lovable sort of female bot from the 80s cartoons and whatever. They now call her RC Magnus. And it's just bullshit. It's all bullshit. And you're just looking at the characters thinking, your designs are crap, your names are crap. I'm not buying any of this. I know exactly why you're doing it. Kirkman, fuck off. Your comic's done. And that was the last issue I ever saw, and I'll never read another one.
You know, it's funny you mentioned the cuck, because in the next season, I think the Invincible. Well, you guys are going to see Invincible get cucked by a black man because Adam Eve gets fucked by a black.
Did you say the female robot is RC?
ARCEE.
Oh, I was going to say RC, aren't they all? Anyway, shall we do a super chat?
Cuckman.
Go on in.
Yeah, go to a super chat. Megath by the man, wrenched by Vero. Cheers, my friend. To all, fave Yul Brynner film and why?
Mine
Yul
is
Brynner.
Magnificent Seven, mate. Love him in Magnificent Seven. Absolutely,
I go-
the coolest
I go
dude
between-
ever. Sorry.
I'd go between that and the Ten Commandments. I don't know. I like him in the Ten Commandments for some reason.
Oh, he was good in Ten Commandments. Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's between those two.
I'd like to meet
No,
Kojak.
he wasn't in Kojak.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say Kojak Swappers. You and me just fucked up. Great in Kojak.
He was in
Always
the Eiger Sanctum, whatever it was called. That was quite a good movie.
Eiger
He played
Sanction.
two.
yeah,
two-
what about
the- what about-
yeah, it was good in that.
King and I?
What's that?
Would that be the King and I?
Yeah, he's great in
Would
that.
that be the Queen and I now?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
They, them,
No,
and
the-
I.
The Queen and they, them.
Just a weird side note on the Eiger Sanction. If you re-listen to the Eiger Sanction soundtrack, you'll realize that the main theme, it's not Running with George. It's not the name, but it's the one that plays after Running with George. If you listen to that theme, you'll realize that The Last of Us's main theme was actually copied from the Eiger Sanction. So yeah, I found out when I was rewatching the movie a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh,
Okay.
all right.
Price, about yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Your Brynner.
What's the
Favorite
question?
To all,
Favorite movie?
Yul Brynner, The King and I.
The King and I is brilliant.
Okay. Vex, anybody?
Charles Bronson. The problem with Charles Bronson is that his movies, I feel like they're very similar. I would go with like Death Wish.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Vex, any?
This is going to be terrible, but I don't think I've seen a Yul Brynner film at all.
Too young.
Never
Do you
even
know
seen
who,
a
do you know
Westworld.
who he is? Do you know who he is?
I know who he
Westworld.
is. Yes, I know. I know who he is.
Westworld?
Yeah. I never got around to it. Never have seen the original Magnificent Seven either.
I saw
Okay.
the Chris Pratt and Denzel version, right?
Right,
No,
mm.
that's
Yeah.
terrible. That's absolutely awful. Seriously.
Well, at least it
Listen,
wasn't
Vex,
woke though. Anyway,
When you get a chance, you should watch The Magnificent Seven. It's really,
It's a fantastic film.
really good.
Yeah,
It's been
fantastic.
on my
Pretty
list
good.
for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. That's all.
Okay, Bronson film. Anybody?
The Dirty,
Dirty
Dozen.
Dozen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best, easiest pick.
Anybody
I
else?
I
Bronson.
don't think I've ever seen any of his films. I liked him in Grange Hill, though.
Mr. Bronson. Yeah. Ian Bronson.
Well, I liked him in Magnificent Seven. He was in Magnificent Seven as well. I thought he was terrific.
I liked him in The Great Escape.
Oh yeah,
because he loses his shit, doesn't he, in the tunnel?
Does, yeah.
Yep, he does.
Panic attack. Okay. Any favorite fan films? I know mine. Go on, anybody?
I know mine. Yeah.
Go on then.
What's that?
Fan, like in general, just normal fan films.
Does that include OnlyFans?
No. No.
I'll go with SCP Black Meridian or anything SCP related by Evan Royalty or Altavision. Those are pretty good. Very, very good,
the
actually.
SCP stuff is pretty good. I was going to say Alien No Man's Land.
Is it better than Romulus?
Oh, it's honestly, if you were to rank all the Alien films and put No Man's Land in there, it would be the third best. Like, it would be up there with Alien and Aliens. There
But
wouldn't
not
be
as
no
good as
gap.
Romulus, though. Yes. Okay.
No, Romulus is still pretty low. It's still pretty
Anybody
low.
else?
There was a good, a very good Star Wars fan film that came out a few years ago now. It's probably about 5 or 6 years ago. Really, really worth checking out. It's not like full of loads of action. It's not spaceships and stuff like that. It's a very, very original idea called The Birth of a Monster. And I won't say anything more about it because I'll ruin it. But it's about the birth of a monster, basically. But it's about this guy who looks after a monster in a cave. And it goes somewhere, and it's very, very clever ending. But I love it because the cinematography is amazing, the special effects are amazing, the practical effects are amazing, and it looks like a proper high budget professional production. And it's a fan film; it just blows me away whenever I watch it. And I've watched it loads of times; It's that good. But the droid design in it was kind of a bit sort of C-3PO-esque. And the whole environment looks like Tatooine. It's just perfect. The droid looks amazing. The main droid in it is just absolutely gorgeous, and you could see that in a new Star Wars movie if Disney had any creative ability whatsoever. But yeah, check that one out. If no one's seen it, it's not too long. It never outstays its welcome. It's intriguing. It draws you in. Very, very enjoyable, and it's got the spirit of Star Wars about it as well. It's brilliantly made. It's called The Birth of a Monster. Check it out.
Okay.
Post the link if you can find it.
My favorite fan film is the 81 version of Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite fan film.
Rebecca Gold season 2 is my favorite.
It's not.
Anybody else with the fan films then?
Apparently not.
Okay. Yeah. Here you go, folks. Our Sir Melvin of Deeply Wrenched is doing a sponsored. It's a half marathon, isn't it, Melvin? 1 week to go, folks. Just giving crowdfunding link there. He's doing a half marathon for autism charity. Check the link out, folks. If you're gonna, even if it's a couple of dollars, couple of pounds, lots of little bits.
Was that a cat I heard?
Yeah, drink by the way.
So
if you could check it out, folks. Help Melvin out. Good cause. Okay. Shall we drink? Shall we move on then?
Indeed.
Drink.
God almighty.
Well,
that's Marty. That's the other cats. Okay. Let's move on then. Shamon, motherfucker. Hee hee. Michael. Shamon.
Is that the actor's name, Jafar?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
that's the way you ask the question. Is that his name, Jafar?
Jafar Jackson.
Okay, so who's watched Michael?
I have.
I have, and Bryce has.
Who would like to go first? Price, yeah, you go first, Price.
There's always going to be some downside when you do a biopic. You're never really going to be able to cover a guy's life and career and artistry or whatever over the course of decades in 2 hours. And this probably would have been better as like a mini series of like 8 to 10 episodes. But for whatever it's supposed to be, if I compare it to other biopic films, which is a kind of genre in and of itself, for whatever it's supposed to be, I think it's more than serviceable enough. and it's not flawless. I have comments and things like that, but when I was in the theater watching it, I couldn't help but have a pretty decent time. And I think that if somebody either grew up or knows anything about Michael Jackson or likes his music or anything like that, I think that the movie sort of is there to celebrate Michael Jackson's music and career and things like that. I know that some of the critics were upset because, you know, they wanted him to say, they wanted the movie to say he was a terrible person and did terrible things, but the movie was produced by his brothers and family, and that wasn't going to happen. And in addition, you know, fuck him, you know. It's fine. I thought it was rather enjoyable. I mean, again, it's not like The Godfather, but I kind of enjoyed myself watching this movie. Don't know what to tell you.
Punchable face, wrenched. Evening, mate. Jafar is non-binary. He can't decide if he's a cake or a biscuit.
He did a good job in this movie. You know, I think that all things considered, I think that Jafar was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Jafar creep.
Jaffa cakes.
He's a Jackson, isn't he? Yeah,
he is.
He's the nephew. He's Michael Jackson's nephew.
Who's he? Who's he? The son of
son of Jermaine. So he's Jermaine's son, Michael Jackson's nephew, and probably the best shot you would have gotten is having somebody that kind of resembles him. It's not a one-to-one resemblance, but there are scenes that I think that he captures the overall vibe, and I can't think of a much better casting they could have done.
Can I just ask whether he gets more and more white as the film goes along?
Oh
no!
No!
Sake.
No.
Well, they stopped the movie. The movie basically is mainly him as a kid during Off the Wall and Thriller, and a little bit like inching towards Bad. And if you really look at the footage, it's only in Bad that he started a little bit to change, and they kind of they don't have to even deal with any of that because the movie is over before any of those things actually happen. If you know what I mean?
Is there a smashing orangey bit in the middle of this movie?
It's not a biscuit, mate. It's a cake.
Is it called Jaffa because he's orange, seedless?
Oh man!
Wasn't there an elephant called Jafar?
Yes, there was. Or was it the lion in Lion King?
There's one called Dumbo.
Lion King.
No, the elephant.
Jafar
was
is the
Babar.
villain in Aladdin.
I see. Of course. Yeah.
Which one is the elephant? Babar? Well, Babar was there something like that?
Speaking of
Dumbo,
yeah.
Speaking of Aladdin, Michael Barrymore is back in Panto this year. He's doing Aladdin.
He's not in my Pantos.
Carry on. I'm fucking with you. Carry on.
No, that's it. I said
Stream
my
killer.
All right.
Okay. Ian, your review then, man.
Yeah.
Are we doing spoilers, by the way?
I went to see this with my mum because my mum loves
I'm here all week.
She loves all this stuff. She loves mum only sees movies of singers or Jason Statham. She loves Jason.
You know,
she loves
my mom is the
films,
same. Yeah, she always watches the Jason Statham movies.
Yes,
my mom does the same as well.
Same here. Yes.
But
that's it.
She wanted me to take her to see Michael, and she loved it. She was glowing after the film. She thought it was like one of the best things she's ever seen. And I quite frankly, I enjoyed it as well. I mean, look, I did not listen to anyone, any review or anything like that. I went in cold. Okay, so that's why I was quite surprised that I went in cold. That's why I was really surprised of the critics. I thought the critics would really like it, but I understand that they couldn't do all the controversy because there was this law forbidding them to do it. They had to reshoot the ending, and they had to change the story so that the father was the villain, and Michael, obviously, they had to change it around.
Well,
and I must. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So, stuff was dropped, cut out for legal reasons and lawsuits and bollocks like that.
I don't think that the father was ever not the villain. I think that what they did was in the final act of the movie, they wanted to show something about
Yes.
some of the things that happened later. I don't know how to say this without getting flagged here, but the things that have to do
Don't
with
say it then.
controversial things that happened
With portable document files,
They didn't-
with
they-
documents. Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, but
controversial
they didn't-
things.
PDF
they
files
didn't-
are
But they didn't touch any of that.
Easy.
Basically,
They
what
didn't
it-
touch.
easy. Fuck's sake, this is
They didn't-
easy.
they didn't touch any of that. But what I was going to say is that they made that Michael
MC
Jackson.
Hammer
to be
didn't.
this- They if I could finish. If they made out Michael
Finish!
Jackson, they made out
They were
Michael
touching
Jackson.
a lot. Yeah.
Sake.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Come
They made.
on with
They
it.
made- I'm trying.
Yeah,
They
very
made-
trying.
Oh God Almighty! They made
okay.
Michael
Go on
Jackson
in.
to be this childlike, innocent guy all the way through, even up to the point where he was doing bad. And they changed the story because I heard that was more to the story. So they had to have a villain, which was the father, and it does kind of slightly end when he defies him, doesn't he? Do you remember that, Price, when he walks? He says that in the
Yeah,
concert,
yeah.
Did he
and
moonwalk?
Yeah, I was about
He
to ask the same
moonwalks
thing.
away from his father. Yeah, I remember that.
Shimon, motherfucker.
Do you know what? Right, Barry Norman never had this problem when he was reviewing films.
Oh, it would have been hilarious if he did. though,
YouTube
wouldn't it?
wasn't invented then, so shut up.
But anyway, look, the best thing about it is this guy here. His performance of Michael Jackson was absolutely amazing. In fact, I've said this in another podcast. My mum, when she was watching it, when there's a scene in it where he was sitting at a table and all the people deciding what to do, business meeting. My mum leaned over to me and she said, "Did they shoot this before he died?" I'm like, "No, Mum, it's an actor." But seriously, I understand why my mum said that, because there's this scene in there where he actually looks like Michael Jackson.
He
You're
does.
sitting there going, "That is Michael Jackson." Do you know what I
Really?
mean?
Okay.
And yeah, the way he speaks and the way he moves and stuff. There's no way, like if somebody said to me that was filmed before he died, I would have believed it. I really would have believed it. So that's the thing. His performance was amazing. The little kid that played Michael Jackson as well was absolutely fucking awesome as well.
Yes.
The music was great.
Yep.
The only bit that made me squirm, because I've said this in other
Was Bubbles in it?
podcasts. It was a
He was.
CGI Bubbles, but
What?
there you go. But
Oh.
the only thing that made me squirm was the scene where the father beat Michael Jackson with his belt, because and that was a little spoiler there. I should have said spoiler. Because that used to happen to me.
Jesus.
West Indian families used to do that quite a lot. That's the way they were brought up, and so when that scene happened, I kind of squirmed a bit because it kind of reminded me of certain things.
Oh,
But
dear.
apart from that, right, the movie is really entertaining, right? It's a celebration of what he achieved as an artist. And right as Price says, right at the very ending, another spoiler,
Was he blowing
know,
bubbles?
right at the very ending, okay, they know
That's a
that
no.
he was meant to be slightly lighter. So they end in the shot where his hand is over his face and all you see is his nose and his mouth. And that's the shot they end at. I think that's what they were saying to us. That's the next step.
Part 2.
So no, because when he did the bad dance on stage, you remember that, Price? You
Yes.
didn't really see his face, right? And I thought, okay, let's get a close-up of his new nose now and his white skin. But they didn't. They stopped right there with his hand right across his face. And
They
so
were kind
anyway,
of ambiguous there. Yeah.
yes,
Here you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Bob's based wife, Wrench. Evening, Bob. Ian with a positive review. Must
Mhm.
be good.
It's even
Well,
worse than that. I didn't say it was bad either. So like both
Bad
me
as
and
in the
Ian
bad
didn't say it
as
was
in-
bad.
Oh,
Listen, right? They really did. The guy who directed this is the guy who directed the Equalizer films. He's a really
Anton
good director.
And Training Day.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And
and-
Equalizer, Southpaw,
absolutely.
Five Blood.
And Jaffa Cake here, he basically trained for 2 years and learning how to dance like Michael Jackson. And also, he never
Michael
acted
Jackass.
before in his entire life. This is the first time he's acting on screen in a big movie, and he knocked it out of the park. He was amazing as Michael Jackson, as far as I'm concerned. I do recommend it. It's not shit. I do recommend
Right, that's
it. I
it.
do recommend
Good night,
it.
everybody. Take care.
No,
I
but
have
Price agrees with
questions.
me.
Go
No,
on,
I
Vex.
don't
Sorry, Bex, go on.
Yeah, go on, Vex.
Oh no. Make your last point.
No, go on,
nice
Vex.
here.
Go on. Go. Vex,
Oh,
go.
okay. 2 questions. Okay.
Mm.
So 1, do they at all? Okay, what year does the movie end? In like the
1988.
time
2026.
1988.
1998?
1988.
88.
88. Okay. Does it cover and does it hint at or cover any of the Sony stuff?
Yes, it does. It covers the bit where his hair caught fire and where
Pepsi.
they joined with Pepsi, and also the fact that it covers the bit where MTV wouldn't allow black artists to be on their channel. That's true. That's a
No,
true.
what about the
that's
buyout though? The catalog buyout. Do they talk
No,
about that?
no,
at all?
it
No,
doesn't.
they
It
don't
doesn't
do that,
count.
no.
It doesn't do that. no.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
All right,
there's a lot of
Jurassic
stuff in this
Park.
movie that, since I know a lot more than what the movie is showing, in my
Yeah.
mind I could fill in a lot of blanks, but if you don't know it, you're not going to get it from the movie. And if there was real criticism, not the kind that these weird critics that are whining about it, if they had real criticism, they could mention, there's so much that they leave out here that we would have liked to have learned more here. That would have
Yeah.
been more valid criticism, but that's not really the reason why they don't like the movie. I will still say that any biopic I've seen, whether it's the Queen one, Johnny Cash, Ray, all of those always speed through things and leave a lot of things that they just, they don't dwell on. And this movie is no different. But if you kind of like Michael Jackson and you want to see a movie that celebrates him, and you want to kind of almost feel through the performance of this Jafar guy that you're sort of with him again for a few hours as he you see him doing all this cool stuff, and it's almost like they're bringing him back to life.
Okay, I have another question.
If you like
Does
that,
he
then that
say
movie will deliver that.
hey? Like,
He does. He does.
He does, yeah.
Sorry, Vex.
And what's
Go
the
on,
question?
Vex.
No, okay. So then my other, because you guys seem to be talking in the light of, I really like Michael Jackson and I'm happy to see his
Just go
life
see it,
portrayed in a
Vex.
positive way. But is it actually a good? Well, I was gonna watch it today because I thought B-Sup was gonna be on tomorrow, but now there's no B-Sup, so I was like,
Okay,
I don't want to watch
what
this
news,
movie.
everybody? Beats-Up's not on tomorrow.
What's the question?
Alright,
What
news? Beats-Up tomorrow.
Is this actually a good movie? Because the way that
It
you
is.
guys are rating
Oh,
it, you're
Vex,
rating
just
it
go
more as
see it.
fans
Look,
of Michael
Vex, just
Jackson.
go see it.
You've got to understand, right, that I went in cold, right, and the movie
Really?
is really entertaining, right. Obviously, it doesn't. It's made by the family as well as the producers. They wanted to protect Michael. That was a given. Even before I went in, I knew that's what they were going to do. But as a movie, right, if you forget about the real Michael Jackson as a movie, it's really entertaining.
Okay, entertaining is not good though.
Ian, you went in cold, yes?
Oh, Ian, shut up. Sorry,
Did you
Vex,
think-
what you saying?
I think
No,
I can
it's-
answer Vex.
I
think
don't equate entertaining with good. I'm saying foundationally, fundamentally,
Yes,
fundamentally, if you
it's-
look at
yes.
it as a film,
I
is it a
would-
well-crafted
Yes.
actual film?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what I think. I think it's a competently made movie.
It is very
And
competent.
If I were to nitpick, and this is something that I do in any biopic, I could explain why in the
Biopic.
writing there's certain things. If you added 30 minutes to this movie where certain things were more fleshed out, I would have liked it more. And it's not that like the
Amen.
movie is beyond criticism when it comes to the writing, but at the end of the day, I still sat in the theater and saw a movie that, in my opinion, was competently made, and I was never bored by it. It's not enough to just like Michael Jackson, because yeah, I grew up and I like Michael Jackson, but it's not that that's enough for me to sit 2 hours and to feel that there's enough merit behind this movie. It wouldn't have gotten to like 100 for me. It's not The Godfather, but it's a decently, competently made movie, and
What
it's
mark did you
certainly
give it?
serviceable enough for what it's supposed to be.
What
Yeah.
mark did you give it?
I haven't really. I've been thinking about this, but I would say that it's something in I'd say in the 70s. I would have to think
Wow.
more about it.
Look, the
Wow.
thing about criticism is that when people criticize this stuff, right? Say, for instance, I said this in another podcast as well. Say, for instance, Barry Norman said it was shit, right? The thing is that when you listen to that,
No, there's only
review,
you says
right?
that.
that will be in your head before you even step foot into the cinema, right? That's the thing
Ugh.
about criticism. If you're a fan of that person that criticizes it, then it's planted in your head before you get into the cinema, right? That's the bad thing about criticism. Instead of just going in there cold and
Well,
watching
that's why I
something and then
don't
coming
read or
out of your
watch
own.
reviews
You keep-
before I see something.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Yeah,
Ian,
yeah.
you keep saying you went in cold, yeah?
Oh, Ian, please.
Did you come out hot? Come out.
What? Come out?
What? We got
Come
there.
out? Yeah.
Hot.
No. But
Shimon.
listen, Vex, right? It's really
Mhm.
well shot. It's really well directed. It's really well performed by this guy here. What more could you want? It's not a perfect film. It's not a 10 out of 10.
There you
It's
go.
listen,
it's not-
I'm just
it's
asking.
worth your time. That's all.
I-
you know?
I'm just asking. I'll watch it eventually, right? I'll get around to it, right? I'm just asking because there seem to be quite a few films that people are just kind of glazing because it wasn't woke. Oh, I had
Vex, go
fun.
see it.
No, that's
Yeah.
not the reason.
Go
That's not
see
the
it because
reason.
you've got the cinema, you've got the experience,
Vex,
you've got the
Vex,
audio,
that's
everything.
Vex.
Go see it.
Vex, that's not the
No, it's
reason why I'm
competently
saying that.
made. Yeah.
Yes. And
It's-
also,
Okay.
right, you have to
Mhm.
see this in the cinema because of the
Theatre.
music. Cinema.
Yeah, you if
Because
you
of the
like,
music.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I
You-
genuinely don't have time to go to the cinema.
Well,
Yeah,
then-
I was about to say,
that's
like,
the
I
thing.
don't know, man.
This
Make time.
is the problem with people that critics. If you don't see it in its proper format, in the way it was shot, the way it's meant to be seen, how can you pass comment on it fully?
I still think that you
I
can
agree,
get
I agree with that,
most
yeah.
of a film down fine without seeing it directly in
No,
the theater.
no,
There are
that's
films that are better.
rubbish.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Rubbish.
There are films that are definitely better
Easy.
crafted for the cinematic experience. Like the Avatar films
Yes.
are a great example, right? You have to go
And
to the
this
cinema
one.
for those because that's what it was built for, right? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of films where you can still just watch them from the comfort of your home and still get the full effect.
And let me tell you something. This is not one of them. This is a cinema.
just say
this is a
that
cinema
instead.
film.
If this was a Friday night peak showing, it'd be full. It'd be. But
It's
good
making
atmosphere.
a crap load of money anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's making a crap.
Okay, I'll see it.
seriously.
I don't have time
Okay.
to just go to the
Okay,
You're
we're
not
getting
going to
bogged.
see it in the
We're getting
cinema.
bogged.
You're not
Okay.
going to see it in the
Okay.
cinema.
I don't have the
Yeah.
time, Ian. I'm sorry. I'm very
Make
busy.
time. Stop coming on shite like this. Make time. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So you guys are recommending it? Yes.
I recommend it. I recommend it.
Price?
Yeah, I mean, I said what I said. I think that it's a competently made, serviceable movie. It's not like flawless, but for whatever genre it is and what it sets out to do, I think it does a decent job, and there's some good performances, and I think it's directed by a steady hand as well.
Yep.
I even do you remember the documentary of Michael after he died?
Never Finding
Yeah.
Neverland or some shit like that.
No,
Return to Neverland?
the one where the footage of where he was preparing for the concert.
Oh, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a few
I-
years ago. Yeah.
yeah, I watched that at the cinema. It
That
was
was a
really
million
good.
years ago.
Isn't that like
Yeah, you know.
2013?
Yeah, really good cinema, loud music. You get into it. By the way, okay, that's Michael. Everybody, kind of recommended. I think it's a sidestep.
Kind of. It was super recommended by us.
Michael has opened with 217.4 million worldwide, the biggest opening of all time for is it biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
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 Biographical picture, so biopic.
Has anything opened this year more than that?
No.
First week.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, so
the Super Mario Galaxy movie did open.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
But
This-
non-animation and non-like existing IP franchise.
Yeah,
this
I
has to
think this
be-
is the exception. Yeah, original IP, yes, but this also I did see because
Mhm.
this made 44 million internationally at the Thursday night previews, and that beat out Oppenheimer, which was the previous holder for biopics
Wow.
at 33 million.
Mm. I mean, I'm
if
not
anybody
shocked,
has
but-
footage of me, I don't know if on this stream or wherever I was, I said that if this movie was halfway decent, it could make a really good amount of money because people know Michael Jackson. It's a name
That's right.
that people just know so
They love
well.
the music. They love the music.
The music too. If they went to see like not 900 million or whatever, went to see not 900 million, but the Queen movie made $900 million at the box office. This movie could potentially make more.
I'd just like to say as well, right? The Bohemian Rhapsody movie was badly directed, badly edited. It was a shit show technically, but the film was enjoyable, right? This,
Yes.
on the other hand, is well edited, well directed, and well shot. So
Yeah,
take
this
that
one
as you
seems smoother than the other one. And the
Yeah.
other one, it's like you said, the other one, I sat in the theater where I had some whiskey, which like one of those that you could drink while watching the movie. And it was this like big theater and had these big speakers and all this stuff. And I enjoyed even listening to the Queen music. I liked Rami Malek's performance. The movie had more issues, and they really, really played around with like events and plots
Yes.
in a way that like, that they're just kind of making stuff up. I think that Michael, this one stayed more true to actual events that happened to him.
Was it the Elton John movie or the Bohemian
Rocket Man?
Rhapsody movie where was it Bryan Singer was doing Bohemian Rhapsody and he got sacked halfway through it?
Yes, that was
So
yes.
Dexter
So
Fletcher had to take over.
yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't get credit though. Bryan Singer got the credit for the whole movie.
Yeah,
but
so that is that why it
he
went
left it.
tits up on that one?
No,
Based-
no,
in
but
terms
it's
of the editing a bit.
it's
but
badly
not
edited.
really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the editing is terrible in that movie, and also the direction is awful in Bohemian Rhapsody. But as I said, in this movie, you can tell this guy knows exactly what he's doing, and do you know when a film was made with passion? Right, you can literally, it comes off the screen. You could tell this film was made with passion. You can really tell. The only also, and one thing I like to add as well is they don't include Janet Jackson in this at all. In fact, she's not even in the family. She's not even in the family at all, which is interesting. So here you go. There you go.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
Swappers, how would you feel about Lee Francis making a movie of this with Michael Jackass?
I'm quite surprised actually that nothing's happened there yet. Maybe he doesn't appear on TV anymore, does he?
Maybe he should do it
No.
frame for frame for this. It'd be fucking amazing.
He did a movie and it flopped, didn't he? He did a movie.
Did he?
I can't remember what yeah, he made a movie and it was a big flop. Can't
I did
remember
not
what it
know
was
that.
called.
Yeah, I think was it Kelly that model?
Kelly
Brooke was on it.
Yeah,
in
she
it.
was on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Terrible movie.
Okay. Anything? It's a sidestep. It's next week is the. It's gonna do. Is it gonna do $1 billion? I bet it does.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out next week, though, so it's got competition.
Okay, so sidestep. Michael, 39 on the whatever, 95 on the normal people.
Question. Okay, because I had this conversation with someone else, and I had this, I think, uninspired. You were there to witness part of it. The critics that are panning this, does Michael Jackson have any cultural relevance to the current era of cinema goers? Because a lot of since he died, right, his main legacy is basically being a joke, like a PDF joke in movies, right? Scary Movie has done it the most. Like literally every single movie has a Michael PDF joke in it, right? Even like celebrities casually do it still as well. Everyone knows his music and is familiar with one of his songs, but like what's the relevance anymore? And when you look at the critics that are out there today, they are generally younger people that would not have grown up with Michael Jackson's music at any point. So I'm just wondering, is the negativity coming from people that just were not exposed to Michael Jackson, King of Pop, and were instead exposed to Michael Jackson, potential PDF?
I don't think that's it, because like established critics have really slammed it as well in America. I just think that they didn't get what they wanted to see in this film, so they're disappointed. But,
well, what did they want to see then?
Well, they wanted controversy, didn't they? Hold on, shut up. They wanted controversy, didn't they? They wanted to see all that stuff about him,
No, finger my ass is saying on the not enough bumming in it for the critics.
Well, see, Ian, then you're kind of like proving my point. Then there, if they wanted to see the controversy, then to them that is what the legacy of Michael Jackson truly is for this era.
Yes, but again, right? What did you expect? The family was involved in this movie. What did you expect to see?
Right. So that's
Before I
why
even
I'm
watched it, I knew
wondering
the
if
family.
right. So like
Sorry.
if the critics know this and they still didn't get what they wanted, you know what I mean? Like they have their own personal agenda that they're trying to impose on
do,
this
yeah.
through their reviews,
They
which is
do.
not unheard of for critics these days.
It's not very professional of them, is it? Anyway, anybody?
Also, hold on. Let me. Jesus Christ, Ian. So let me finish. Right. So what it is that even Bohemian Rhapsody got slagged as well, didn't it? Right. But the audience always speaks. If a film is competent enough that people gravitate towards it, then the film's a winner. You can't argue with that. Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody loves Queen. That's why they went to see it, for God's sake. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Well, a lot of people like Michael Jackson. I'm not a huge fan of Michael Jackson. I had 3 of his albums. But as I said, I enjoyed it because it was competently made and it was enjoyable. And it was a good film, you know, and the audience has spoken, you know.
And
what more
Ian
can I
has
say?
spoken. Yes.
No, look, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Anybody else then? Shall we? It's probably another sidestep. Okay. A- cinema score. Is that good or bad?
Does that mean it's
Don't know.
average if it's an A-?
I mean, I think it's
Probably.
above
don't
average.
know.
Like a C. It's about a C then in reality if a cinema score is giving it an A-.
Is it like
right?
an IGN 7, is it?
Like an IGN 6 or 7? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, sorry, can I just say one more thing as
You're
well?
going
Also,
to.
yeah, sorry, mate. Price will agree with me as well. There's this bit in this film, right, which I thought they made up. Do you remember that scene where he went to the gangs, Price? Do you remember that scene?
That was a real thing that happened.
That was a real thing that I did. I'm like, what? That I was when I saw the film, I was convinced that was made up. But apparently he did it. I was like, what
I remember reading about it years ago. That's why when I saw it, I'm like, that's the thing. And actually, that's what I'm saying, that this movie, as opposed to Bohemian Rhapsody, there's a few scenes in it that you're probably like, man, did this really happen? And then you go and you find out, if you weren't sure, it really did happen.
Yeah.
I've got a question. May I?
Go on in. Go on.
Was Bad video, you know, the Bad video or the recreation of the Bad video, was that in the movie?
No,
they just have like a performance of him from the Bad era, and that's like really the only thing you see from the Bad era, which is fine by me, because for me, Michael Jackson at his best, it's off the wall and it's thriller. Bad is already like for me, I hate to say it, a step down, but that's a different conversation.
Because if they recreated the Bad video, they would have had to get somebody to play Wesley Snipes in the background.
Yeah, it's true. But they got someone to play.
In the end.
They got someone to play the director who directed Thriller. What's his name? Who's
John
the director
Landis.
of Thriller? John Landis. Yeah, he looked like him a bit as well. So there you go.
We're bogged. Okay. Sidestep.
God, we're going to get off this.
We're not sidestepping anymore. We're moonwalking.
Who's this Joker? So Michael, portrayed as an innocent man-child, devoid of controversy, ends up bad. It's entertaining. Where's the rest of the story?
Yep, that's what I thought when I first saw it when I came out. Yeah, I just like, where's the rest of the story? It stops at bad. I was like, what? Is this the end? I don't know what you thought, Bryce. I still
Bad was good.
It was good, man.
Does it feel as if I'm getting a full film? Like, am I going to be satisfied as if I'm getting a full movie? No,
because when it finished, I was like, "Is that it?" You know, I just thought, "Oh, it's a shame it
left you wanted more." So that's good. Then,
yeah, it did.
It did. There you go. Okay.
It seems like they could easily make a sequel to this movie. They could easily do
That's
it.
up in the air right now, actually.
Maybe if it makes another 600 million, there will be. Anyway, okay, let's move on then. It's probably another sidestep.
I like this. This is hilarious. Have you seen the trailer for this? It's so funny.
Okay, we'll do a super chat in a minute. Scary Movie 6 targets #Michael with the child.
CA.
Yeah, CA. CAA.
CAA, yes.
CAA.
Child SA. Child SA.
Okay, CAAA MJ in a new spoof poster that has a tagline: "Touching fans everywhere." June, was it June? Well, it's June 5.
Do you see what I mean? Like, this is the legacy that, like, this is a joke. This is a running gag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It has been for 20 years.
Yeah,
Here
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
Dirkyface, numbers eventually. This is low-hanging fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
when the
joke they
film-
put in every scary movie, though.
Every
Yeah, but
single
when-
one.
Yeah, every
When-
single one.
Hee-hee.
when I went to see the film, they had a trailer for this, and I actually thought it was the trailer for the movie. I was like, why are they doing the trailer for the movie we're going to watch? and it was him. It was really funny. That sketch was hilarious. So I'm going to go and see Scary Movie because it looks like fun.
Oh, they've sold you then, yes.
They have, actually. They have, yeah. It looks like fun.
There you go. It looks like fun, everybody. I don't think is there a super chat?
You said we were
Okay.
going to do a super chat.
Yeah, we'll do the super chat. And we'll do the next story in a minute. I had a bit of a brain freeze then. Okay, here we go then. Mega Spider-Man 502 Vex and Price. What are your fave love scenes in any medium? What? Fuck.
I guess, regular, just go on the hub, and that's pretty much it. Watch some
What?
amateur. Well, hey, he said any medium. Hey, that counts, doesn't it? Why not
Yeah.
go to the experts? Hey.
I think you
Julie-
need a specific one because he's asking our favorite.
Okay, during lockdown, I completed Pornhub.
Well, you know what my favorite love scene is in a movie was American Wealth in London. That shower scene with Jenny Agutter. Anyway.
Okay,
that's
I
mine.
thought the question was kind of like what were the best love scenes in movies, and I had a list of this from like 6 months ago. So that's the
what's
list
your
I
favorite love scene in any
Love
medium? For me,
scene.
it's gonna be the love scene between Marlon Wayans and his wife Keisha in A Haunted House, the first one, simply because it is hilarious as fuck to see people having sex in 3 to 4 times speed while a demon is roaming around, and it has marked me. It's just hilarious. So for me, that would be my favorite one in film, and then in other medium, well, I just
Pencil
go to the
drawing.
hub, man. Yeah.
Pornhub.
Go into the hub, man.
Watercolors. Anybody else?
I don't want to.
What?
No, I don't want to say mine. I don't want to be judged today. Okay.
Just say
no,
it, Vex. Come on,
yeah.
man.
Come on, Vet,
Okay.
what?
It's up there. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's up there.
Isn't it supposed to be up there? But
Are
go
you
on.
gonna say Twilight? I hope you don't say Twilight.
No, it's
bro.
not Twilight. It's
Oh.
it's the final scene in Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
What?
That's
Come on,
Not much of a
disgusting.
love scene. Yeah.
No, it's horrible. Ugh.
It wasn't horrible. It was quite layered to it, and
Yeah,
Listen, I don't
layered.
wanna
Yeah, it
explain
was
it.
layered.
That was horrible. It really was horrible. I thought you were going to say, because any medium it says, I thought you were going to say, in my mind, Henry Cavill. And then you were going to
Oh, that's,
go
that
for
goes
that, yeah.
without saying, doesn't it? For God's sake. Anybody else?
The Terminator 1.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good. That's
Oh,
a pretty
yes.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, teenage boy, myself. Yes, yes.
Oh, Swappers got to have one. Surely Swappers has got to have
Have I?
one. I don't know. Have you got one?
I can't. Nothing springs to mind. Nothing springs to mind at all. I can't. I've not really seen that many memorable ones in my life.
Oh, can I say one more? I guess this is gonna get me judged again. The one in American Psycho where he's pointing at the mirror while he's fucking the
Fuck
bride.
That's a pretty good
Jesus.
one, man. I mean, I think every guy.
Welcome
has
to
done that,
Vex's
probably.
warped mind on.
But doesn't he
Mind
try
on.
to kill her at the end
Warped
after that?
mind.
He does.
alive.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. Man, some women like that stuff, man. It's all right.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to try and read this. A Disney engineer with 12 and a half years just inside the company, just confirmed what We've been saying for years, the people destroying franchises were a small, loud faction, not the old company. The fact that the vibe shift is really something a fired employee is telling us on his way out the door, rather than something Disney leadership has ever said publicly tells you everything about corporate accountability. I'm glad Dawes spoke up. I'm glad Disney might be course correcting, but the Star Wars films, the Marvel Phase 4 wreckage, and years of alienated fans don't disappear because some executives got quiet. The bill is still coming due. There you go.
Is there an actual source for this, or is this just John Delarose, saying things like he normally does?
Obviously, a lot of people at Disney got laid off, and one of the senior, I think we mentioned it last week, one of the senior visual effect guys who basically worked on everything for the past 15, 20 years.
You know why I like it when Vex is on a stream? Because usually I say to myself, don't say anything. Just shut up and don't say anything. Don't say what you think. Don't say anything. And then as I'm saying it to myself, Vex says the exact thing that I was trying not to say.
Yeah.
Swappers, have any thoughts on this story?
No, but I do remember a sex scene that I quite enjoyed. I've videotaped over it now. It was me and my girlfriend about 10 years ago.
This is terrible.
Well, he did say any medium, so.
Well, he did.
It was actually that scene in Predator 2, before the Predator turns up and kills everyone in the drug dealer's room. So,
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we bothered with this then? We know anything that Disney are going to do in future, or it's just fucked, isn't it? We're not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
This is like old news, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? This is old news. That's the best way. I don't want to personally say anything. I try not to like use my energy to apply it negatively to other people when I can avoid that. But this is a very fluffy post.
Yeah.
I'll say it for you, Price, because I don't care. John Delarose is a fraud and a furry and a domestic abuser, and he literally will say
Allegedly.
anything to get not allegedly. The proof is out there.
Oh, okay.
He will do anything to
allegedly.
get internet clout. He will say anything to get internet clout. He will, whichever direction the wind farts, he will follow. So thank you for stating the obvious.
Okay,
John
we'll move on
Delarose.
from that then. Okay.
Is he a furry? What's a furry?
I don't even know what a fur is, and I don't want
A
to.
furry is people that like to dress up as animals and do sexual things.
Oh.
It's a fetish.
Oh, like Dave Filoni.
Yes.
Oscar Isaac explained his somehow Palpatine return line in Star Wars. Star Wars. I like that one. That one was added during reshoots, and he had no idea it would go viral and be a meme. I committed to the exasperation, that's for sure, he jokingly added.
It's not a joke though, because again, I have a friend in LA, and again, this friend knows this guy. He literally hated Star Wars. He went to see the screening of the first one. He came out perplexed. He saw the second one. He saw the second one in the cinema, and he literally hated it. And the third one, he hated that even more.
You're talking about the new ones, yeah?
You mean Oscar Isaac?
Yes, he's not allowed to say anything, obviously. But my friend told me that this guy will never do another Star Wars movie ever again. He used to be a well-respected actor before he did these movies, and now people are just looking at him as yeah. So,
I think somehow Palpatine Return will haunt him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because you remember that interview
Oscar Isaac that said that if he ever wanted to buy another house, maybe he'd do another Star Wars.
That's the only reason he'll do it. He said yes.
But do you remember that time when they had all the cast? I think it was on the last Star Wars movie, and the presenter said, "Make a face of how you think of this movie," and his face was like really like angry, angry face he put up there. So that says it all, really. So yeah, this guy hated those two movies.
It's probably devastated, isn't he? He's probably a big Star Wars fan, or he was.
But remember, he gets humiliated by two women in his
Mhm.
character, doesn't he? Was it the second one or the first one?
Not
Yeah,
one, but two.
Second one.
Yeah, two women. Yeah, humiliates him.
That's a
One with
dream for
pink.
some people.
Yeah, one with pink
Yeah.
hair as well. One with pink hair.
You know the company you keep, Vex.
Yeah, I trust Vex to go there always.
Yeah, here you go. Look, see, here you go. George Ucell Rex, Reg Shlomo, he did Moon Knight.
Yeah,
And yeah, there's another
Moon Knight was
series.
garbage.
He was good in Dune, by the way.
There's or is it June? There is another series of. Is there another series of Moon Knight coming out?
I
No, I
doubt
don't
it.
think so.
No, I don't
It's
think
crap.
so.
Oh, it was shot anyway.
I mean, Oscar Isaac has had has been dealt a bad card like in the past years because he thought that the X-Men movie was going to be his big break, but then he was under all that makeup in Apocalypse. He played Apocalypse, and he was like, "Yep, that was kind of a nothing burger." Then he got thrusted into Star Wars, kind of derailed his career even more. Dune was one of the only saving graces. He was recently in Frankenstein, which was a hit, but I guess he needs to be more selective with his roles and maybe separate himself from Disney.
Relatively speaking, if you compare him to Daisy Ridley and John Boyega, I think that he's fared much better. He still is in movies and gets roles, but this doesn't look good on his resume, but I think he's managed to somehow bounce back. John Boyega, I feel like I don't see him almost anywhere. Daisy Ridley barely gets any roles, and when she does, they're really bad.
I don't know. Clean was all right. What are you on about?
Oscar Isaac kind of had a career before Star Wars, so he got lucky. But like Daisy Ridley didn't, and John Boyega didn't, and then John Boyega's just been complaining about racism in Star Wars ever since.
Right.
So John Boyega, a bit. He had a tiny career.
The Neighborhood, something in the hood neighborhood, something.
Attack the Block.
Attack of the Block. You know what I mean?
That was before he did Star Wars.
I was like, the Neighborhood. I was like, no, Attack the Block.
But that was before he did Star Wars. So
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He had like a tiny-ish career.
Yeah, but he did a film where he was the lead, wasn't he? It was like a gang film, wasn't it? It was set in New York, and he did that one, didn't he? I can't remember what that one was called after Star Wars. So I don't know.
Detroit, I think it was.
I think it's I don't know what it was called. But
he was also in the Pacific Rim sequel as well.
Yeah,
he was in Pacific Rim too.
He is a good actor. He's a very good actor. It's a shame he's been, Star Wars has kind of derailed his career.
His mouth derailed his career.
Common people wrenched. Can we see Daisy Ridley emojis, 4 fingers, common people in the chat, please? Daisy Ridley peaked when she turned 18.
I feel bad for Daisy Ridley. I think that she's actually a very good actress when she's given a script to work with. She was a standout she was a standout in 12 Minutes, the video game. She was a standout in as much
Toast
as I don't
of
like
London. She was fantastic. Yeah,
I think that she's a good actress when given a good script, and I think that she should just go back to indie movies and fire her agent, man. Because you were in Chaos Walk-In, you were in Cleaner, you were in the entire Star Wars.
She produced the Cleaner.
Come on.
No, she produced Cleaner, so that's her fault. She wanted to be in Cleaner. She read the script, she liked it. Her company took it on. There you go. So
I think what she should do is she should go to stage acting for a couple of years, then come back to Hollywood.
Yeah.
She's doing a sequel to
Cleaner.
Yeah, it's going to be set in America this time.
What's it called?
It's The Janitor. And on that bombshell.
Oh God.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Next slide.
No, Isabella says, I love when Star Wars is whimsical. What? There's a May the 4th IMAX showing.
Oh yeah, that's May the 4th is Tourist Star Wars Day, isn't it?
Not for the purist, is it?
The tourists.
I don't care. I really don't care about this.
Your arms are not in the air, are they?
They are. You just can't see it.
Okay, let's.
Oh,
2 hours and 12 minutes. Oh my
No thanks.
god.
Mando Grogu final runtime is 2 hours 12.
What is that? 3 TV episodes.
Yeah, but that's a lot, man, in the cinema for something that's probably gonna be shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So there's a rumor that he was hardly on set. Most of it was done by the stunt guy. What's his
I
name?
can see that. I can see that
Yeah.
with him
Who?
just being
Pedro.
ADR in Pedro. Yeah.
Pedro, yeah.
Probably getting bummed.
He
or
just did a
something.
voiceover, and that was it, really. So yeah,
Any
interesting.
bumming in this?
Don't know, but I keep dropping the R from his name.
The only bombing is gonna be in the box office.
Okay.
Right. I was gonna say the audience will be bummed. That's for sure. Dry.
Oh, yep.
Okay, let's. It's definitely a sidestep. Oh god, the Mandalorian and Grogu will feature a new planet named Shakari.
What?
Shakira.
She gonna have a cameo in it as an alien or something.
The Shakari's Star Trek 5, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is inspired by Prohibition era Chicago.
Oh, fuck
What?
off.
What does that
What?
even mean?
Don't know. I don't care. This is rubbish.
Shakira. Okay.
Look, it's just nonsense.
I'll tell you what's
come
really.
on,
Anybody see this? There's a new merch line.
move along.
Darts.
Darts.
Fucking
What?
darts.
Man,
They've
those
now
guys are
they've
desperate.
destroyed Star Wars so hard that now they're giving fans a way to literally self-delete themselves.
Darts.
This is wonderful.
There's also
When
there's
you
an
say
attack-
when you say you'd rather pull your eye out and stick needles in yourself, then they've provided
darts.
a way to do that for you.
180.
Seriously, move along.
There's an ATAP version as well. ATAP darts.
Got to get that then.
There you go. Suliu.
Who the hell is
Oh.
even buying this?
No one.
Jim Bowen's buying it. Here's what you could have won.
Darth Vader.
Anyway, I don't know what's next.
Oh,
Just
no.
about.
What is this shit?
Star Wars The Akashite is currently trending at number 9 on Disney Plus US almost
You know-
2 years after its release.
Do you know why?
No. Price might.
Go on, Price. I bet he knows.
Price, why is The Acolyte currently trending number
I know
9?
why. I know why. But go on.
If I remember correctly, there's other stuff you watch that they do like automatic play. Like if you watch Mahler, the animated show, or other things, they just start playing the thing right
redirect.
afterwards. And also, not only do they do some weird thing, there aren't a lot of shows that people are even watching on Disney Plus right now. And even this was probably for like 5 seconds. It's if you look now on Disney Plus, it's not number 9. I think that somebody 1 minute saw that it was like number 9 because it was like auto playing for 20 million people at the same time. So it looked like it was number 9 and then it disappeared. I would take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
Silence.
I could see that happening actually. Like everyone puts it on autoplay, so it just gets boosted up in the algorithm on the what is it the Nielsen ratings.
Price.
Yes.
Tell us the Leslie Headland story again.
No.
Not over
Please don't. Yeah.
No, I've already told it too many
Please don't.
times.
I think
No,
it's
not
quite.
fine.
I think it's quite disgusting. Can I just
Not
say
enough
it's quite disgusting that that Mog is nowhere to be seen on this poster.
Is he black? Is it China? No, it's not black, is he?
They just got rid of him completely. Can't believe it. Best character, got rid of him.
But seriously, though, guys, I can't understand why they must be delusional to think this is good. I watched,
Yeah,
I was it 2 episodes because Ian told me to, and that was enough for me. It was awful.
You missed the best part though. The space
for
witch
God's
is
sake.
dying. It was amazing.
Oh, it was this. Honestly,
Absolutely amazing.
this I don't understand why they're even talking about this crap. Everybody knows it's rubbish. Apart from the makers, of course, and Disney.
Hype. They're just trying to get hype for Mandalorian and the Grogu because the pre-sale tickets aren't very good either. Also, on a side note, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. Finish your.
No, I was just gonna say, like, they might think it's a flex because you know how Netflix has a top 10 kind of list, and that usually, like, oh, if it's on Netflix's top 10, then it must be good kind of deal. So they're doing the same thing, like, oh, if it's in our top 10, then if we show that to people, then they'll want to watch it more kind of deal. But I don't think Disney Plus has really been putting out as much content, so it's like one of those things that just kind of sitting there, you know.
Okay, Swappers, are you available to read this if I say fancy a boom?
In what voice?
Mog, probably.
Oh, all right. Mog is too much for me.
Okay.
It's pretty scary, actually. Oh.
Okay, shall we? We got some supers. I think we've got a super.
Going in.
I think we've got a couple. Here we go. Rad wrenched 5 boons. Real money at the moment. Cheers, my friend. Why are critics desperate for? Well, I'm desperate for it. Acolyte season 2. Anybody?
Because they're woke.
Because it's
Or
woke.
because they're paid to.
Yeah, probably. Not only is it that they're paid to, but at this point, it's like they feel as if that's what they need. I mean, you're catering to an audience who feels that the only way they can appreciate something is if they're represented on screen. And so the Acolyte is giving, exactly. And the Acolyte is giving these guys all they want to. They're not Star Wars fans. They're not fans of anything. They just want to see and be, blown away. And I'm not even talking about the people that watch the Acolyte reactions and then they're like, oh my God, the lightsaber. Oh my God, this. Oh my God. Like, no, not even those guys, just regular people that are watching this, that the Acolyte is catered to. It's like they just want to see themselves on screen. Why do you think the Acolyte is so diverse? It's so weird. It's strong, female, this, that. It's like, brother, you're catering to like 50 people max. That's pretty much it. Like 50 people, I'm sure, are the ones that genuinely enjoy the Acolyte. And the critics, they're just paid for it. The critics are definitely paid by Disney. Well, allegedly, so that we don't get sued. But the critics are probably paid for it. So that's it. And it's like, that's it. And YouTube and critics are desperate for the Acolyte season 2. In critics, if we mean the YouTubers, because hey man, they made a shit ton of money with season. Yeah,
give another season. Give another season. I don't have an issue with that.
If they could make it cheaper, I don't. Was it 400 million? It cost. I don't see
that's
how
a lot.
It wasn't even on the screen, really, but there you go. Okay. Anybody else? Any
to add?
There you go. Mega Spider-Man Wrench 2-0. Thank you, my friend. Fave movie or TV mistakes?
I don't really have a particular mistake. However, I did post a fun fact on Twitter last time where John McClane was edited in Pearl Harbor. If anyone,
I saw that. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah,
actually digitally edited in. And it's crazy. So I love that. That's pretty much it. I don't really have any mistakes.
I think there's one mistake in Moonraker when. When James Bond climbs into the helicopter and the girl that gets eaten by a dog is flying him around and she's wearing headphones. Next shot, she isn't wearing headphones. And the next shot, she's wearing headphones. And the next shot, she's not wearing headphones. So that's a genuine mistake in Moonraker. That's the only one I know.
I'm with Durkee on this one. Actually, is it Durkee or is it? No, it's Manuel Grail. Actually, both of them. The Last Jedi is probably the biggest movie mistake of history.
I'll star that one.
Yeah,
I was always partial to a bit of Shooting Stars for game shows.
Iranu.
I always like that mistake. They often show it, like if you're going through these kind of YouTube shorts or on X or whatever, those clips that people always clip it. There's this. It's like a black and white show. It's the Dick Van Dyke Show, and I think Mary Tyler Moore was supposed to pretend that she's doing this trick shot in pool, in billiard, or whatever you guys call it. And then they were supposed to later bring a professional to do the shot. And when they edit the episode, it was supposed to seem like she's a professional at doing the shot. And what happens is that she accidentally gets the trick shot, and you could tell that she's surprised that it happened. So she's kind of stunned, but then they continue the scene because they don't want to stop the take. So, and it's front of a live studio audience. Did any of you watch this, or am I?
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I love the co-star's reaction, the male co-star's reaction. It's pretty good. It's like, damn, it's like you can tell they really want to celebrate, but they have to continue doing the scene. I love it.
Right.
I tell you,
that's a nice TV mistake.
I'll tell you another mistake, right? And this is a true mistake. It's in Dr. No. In those days, they didn't have black stuntmen. So if you watch Dr. No very carefully, there's a bit in it where they surround James Bond, all these, because he's in Jamaica, all these black henchmen. And one of them tries to grab him and he throws the guy over his shoulder and the guy falls into loads of boxes. Right, but when the guy falls into boxes, he's white. He isn't black. Just for a brief second.
Maybe it was the bad era of it was.
You got Manuel Grell numbers eventually, mate.
That was a Michael Jackson joke.
Oh yeah, for game show, I'm on Moment of Truth or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I love those two.
Yes, yeah.
A coffee. Remember that?
Yeah,
cheating.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
Shall we?
Vex is up.
Batman v Superman 2016 wasn't the original plan. Zack Snyder initially wanted Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac as the villain, with Batman only teased in the post-credits scene, but Warner Brothers pushed for a shared universe, leading to the change.
This is old news. We knew this already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is another one of those accounts that people like for no apparent reason. That
Engagement
just
farming, yeah.
Farts some shit on whatever. I don't want to say anything bad. They just fart some shit online. I did say something bad, but I was trying not to.
If you want good coverage of what the Snyderverse should have been, there's Bullets and Blockbusters. They do really good videos of what like Marvel, DC, and even the most recent video they have is on Steven Spielberg's original version of Harry Potter. So they have some good, behind the scenes stuff of what should have happened, and you can piece it from there.
That's really where it went wrong, right?
Wasn't it?
Because James Gunn has failed miserably. Everybody's saying that Zack's version is better, but no, that's not true. Zack's version was absolute shit as well. They were both shit. Both of them.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's. It's probably some sidestepping.
What's next? Ooh,
Batman cast so far: Pattinson, Scarlett Johansson, Colin Farrell, Charles Dance, Jeffrey Wright, Andy Serkis, Sebastian Stan, Barry McGear. Go on, help me out. Barry, I can't even
I think just Keegan.
Barry Keegan.
Yeah.
Who's Barry Keegan?
The lesbian-looking motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan.
It's not a bad cast if this is confirmed.
I want to see ScarJo play.
Go ahead.
Can I reset my mic? You talk, yeah.
I don't like what's his name? The guy that's playing Alfred. I think he's terrible.
Jeffrey Wright?
No,
he's
Alfred.
playing Commissioner.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is terrible Alfred. The worst Alfred I've
Wait,
seen
Andy Serkis is Alfred?
Yeah, he's Alfred. Yeah.
In the
was
first
he
movie,
Alfred
he
in
was
the
Alfred.
previous Batman? I don't even remember.
He was.
He
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was.
Oh, then I'm gonna have to hard agree. Yeah, that's not why would you cast someone like Andy Serkis as Alfred?
Well, because I guess am I confusing you with the Snyder version where he's like ex-military or something like that? No, I think it's this version.
So the Snyder version had
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
Yes. He was good. Jeremy Irons was
I loved him.
Good actor, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And but Andy Serkis, he's like, right, mate, how's it going? Oh, yeah, all right, Batman. I'm like, what the
He's
fuck?
cocky, yeah.
Exactly. Like what?
Yeah, the bell is ringing now. I'm remembering this. Yeah.
Well, Andy Serkis does all the work and all the detective work in the Batman is Andy Serkis doing.
Oh yeah, he does.
Bringing him the USB while Bruce Wayne is just sleeping on the table. It's like, I cracked the code.
Most of these actors aren't bad. Like Sebastian Stan is fine. Colin Farrell, Charles Dance, the actors are fine. It's just this cast is lacking. I know this cast is going to have no chemistry. I think that's the problem I have with it. This looks so strangely mismatched, and with how long this movie has been in the pre-production phase, I don't think this was Matt Reeves' original vision, and I don't think it's going to bode well.
Well, ScarJo, she's probably going to be covered from head to foot, isn't she? Because she doesn't like to show her body anymore. And I don't even know who she's playing.
Harvey Dent's wife, apparently.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Oh, what?
Bollocks!
Yeah.
Charles Dance would be good.
I also thought Barry Keoghan wasn't coming back because the Joker wasn't going to show up again.
Is he playing the Joker?
That's what he was in the first one.
He was in the first movie. Oh my God, I forgot about that bullshit scene.
Yeah.
At the end, there's some kind of...
Yeah, so I thought they weren't bringing him back for the longest time. So I don't know how accurate this post is now.
Sometimes you never know with these accounts, but I think Charles Dance is a good actor. I think that Colin Farrell is good in this role. Those are pretty good actors.
Do you know when they say that when they cast someone, this leftist crazy people, they say that it should reflect who you are. So if they cast a black man as Commissioner Gordon, why isn't he going, yeah, man, let's go Batman.
Peace.
Why isn't he to reflect? Do you know what I mean? Why isn't he saying that? I don't know. Makes no sense.
You know why, Ian. You know why.
I do.
Ian, run things.
Rice and ting, beans and ting, man.
Welcome to casual on casual. Okay, let's sidestep. Do something. Oh, here we go. Who saw the trailer? This is James Gunn's tweet.
Yeah, I saw James Gunn and I was like, oh, I don't care about watching this. So I never watched
Clayface
it.
movie.
Honestly, I think it looks really good, man. It's to me, it's a good sign in terms of I guess the DC. I don't even know the DC stuff. I think it's a good sign. Whereas you can tell that this was made by a separate filmmaker. It is a separate filmmaker's vision. It does not seem to be part of a larger universe. It is a pure horror movie. That is what it looks like it's going to be. It looks really good. It looks well directed. It looks well acted from what I've seen. And I'm actually going to watch this at the cinema I don't even need to see more footage. It sold me on the trailer that he had. That's it. That's all. Yeah, honestly. It looks like it's a pure body horror movie, Vex. You would enjoy it, I think.
Wait, it doesn't even look like Clayface in the comics, though. Clayface is this big, horrible blob looking like
I
shit.
agree with you there. So I'm not sure where...
is this? Yeah,
that's the thing. No. I was
Play-Doh face, perhaps toned it down a bit, maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing where I'm not really seeing the connection to the Batman type of stuff because it's not the Clayface that we know. This really just looks like a separate body horror movie that A24 could have made. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I'm interested in it. You know. So, yeah.
That's just made me laugh for some reason. Studio shit face. That was me in the 90s.
Who is the actor playing Clayface?
I'm not too familiar with him actually. This is the first time I've ever seen him in something.
Okay, I don't know if it's on this one.
What's his name?
Maybe not then. Okay, the synopsis for Clayface has been revealed. Clayface tells the terrifying descent into hell as of a promising Hollywood actor who has become a monster driven by revenge. An intense story that explores the loss of identity and humanity, the ravages of toxic love, and the dark side of scientific ambition.
Yeah, the trailer is very Hollow Man original in Claude Rains Invisible Man-esque. That's why I'm drawn to it, but not because it's a DC thing. That's the only issue. The main actor is Tom Rice Harries. That's the guy on the screen. I've never seen him in anything. This is the first time I've seen him. Apparently, he was in The Gentleman, the movie The Gentleman.
Oh my God, he's a white Rami Malek. That's crazy. Okay.
Dude, he has an insane jawline, man. It's crazy.
Is he going to look like that though? That creature there on the right. Is that what he's going to turn into?
That image on the right looks like a dodgy VHS cover from 1983.
This is probably going to be the most profitable DC movie.
And probably the best one, to be fair.
It's probably because I think they didn't spend a lot of money on it, and like you were saying, it could have been an A24 movie. So this one, as opposed to all the other ones, if this one, let's say, makes like $100 million or $150-200 million, they could probably claim that it's a success.
But the issue that I have is, with the and even Suluji Wu's comment at the top, if I want body horror, I go for Cronenberg. It's like I understand, and that's actually a problem that I think a lot of DC fans are going to have with the movie, because if it plays out the way that they've shown in the trailer, where it just seems like a proper body horror movie, I don't know if you're really getting all the DC fans that you want to watch this. And so even if it is a monetary success, I don't know if it is a success for the DCU in the future, except for showing you that they have the confidence to give each filmmaker their own, vision and their own story to tell, which I think is contradictory. Well, it's good for them in this case because Supergirl literally just looks like a James Gunn movie. We've talked about this for weeks already. However, this does seem like its own thing, but that's the issue. It's like, even if this is successful by money, by numbers, I don't know if it is going to be successful for the DCU. That's the main issue that I think that they're going to have.
Not to mention,
DCU doomed. Sorry, isn't the DCU doomed? Aren't they going to shut it down?
No, it's tuned.
No, but you know what's interesting, if I'm not mistaken, based on what I recall, this movie initially was supposed to be under Matt Reeves' banner. And when James Gunn found out that he wanted to do this Clayface thing, James Gunn intervened and said, no, Clayface would have to be my movie. So they basically are both executive producers on this movie, whereas like Matt Reeves was told like to step aside, and that James Gunn is now taking over. I don't know at what point he took over. I don't really know, but there was some behind the scenes politics here with Matt Reeves initially supposed to be solely in charge of it, and somehow James Gunn intercepting it.
Well,
I'm
I hope
90% sure of this. 10% I could be wrong. I'm about 90% sure that what I'm saying is true.
I just hope it doesn't reflect in the final product, where let's say the movie's 2 hours long. You have the first like hour, 15 minutes. That's really, really good. You can tell that it was, the Matt Reeves type of thing. And then the last 45 minutes is like James Gunn all over it. That's one thing I would really hate.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
No.
Suddenly, like the Justice Gang shows up in the second hour and farting next to the guy.
Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised.
Crypto shows up and starts eating him.
Sorry, go ahead.
There you go. Professor R2, Reg Schwartzwell, Prof. Oh boy, a big budget body horror. This will flop hard.
Does anybody remember The Incredible Melting Man?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and that's probably beyond. But that kind of, it's slightly, obviously the effects are better in this, but it kind of reminds me of that, The Incredible Melting Man. He was just melting all the time, wasn't he? He needed flesh. He needed flesh to survive, didn't he? Kind of thing. So it kind of reminds me of that, really.
Okay, I don't know if it's a side step, probably. I can't remember.
Oh,
maybe
no.
Not.
Oh, no.
Okay. First poster for Lanterns.
Wait, Mum, the poster's got green in there. Why has it got green? They don't like green. Why has it got green? Idiots.
Talking.
Well, talk then.
Okay. First post for Lanterns, releasing in August on HBO. Only one can wear the ring.
No, that's not right.
Stupid.
There's loads of stupid. There's loads of green lanterns.
Well, that's dumb.
It's like all the taglines.
They're making it like Highlander.
Yeah.
Drink
like, I understand what they're trying to do when they say only one can wear the ring. It's between these two guys on there, but like you're giving away such a bad like message to every. It's like only one can wear the ring. Like no,
and it's the black guy.
Yeah, we all know it's gonna be the black guy. We all know how Jordan is gonna die or do. He's probably gonna sacrifice himself at like episode 3 or 4 or something. Like, but it's so dumb to have as a tagline, especially considering all the controversy that you've had before. Like, just have someone rework it. It's done. I mean, the trailer isn't even up on HBO anymore. Like, it's crazy.
Oh dear.
By the way, I have an update for you. I just looked, and as opposed to all the other kind of gun stuff, Matt Reeves has been posting the trailer for Clayface and the poster and things like that. He's actively promoting it, Matt Reeves.
Oh, okay.
And it's what I said. It was a Matt Reeves production. James Gunn didn't like that Matt Reeves had this production and somehow injected himself into the production. I don't know what that means about the bottom line, about what's going to happen in it.
Injected? Bottom line? What?
He
Melvin
injected into
Deeply,
the bottom of the line,
in
yes.
Japan, it's called
Ranten.
Welcome to Casual.
I mean, he is right, because companies
Yep.
like Lululemon are actually big in Japan because they can't pronounce the L. So like in Japan, Lululemon is Lululemon. It's like it's a sign of it's actually why the company is so successful over there, because it sounds exotic to them, which is funny.
Talking about Japan, they had this thing on today. I think it was live, where this woman was saying that they're not going to let the Western world dictate our movies. Anyone see that one today? No.
No, never even.
Yeah, I
heard
think
of
she's
it.
one of the producers. She was one of the producers of some anime, and she was going on about how the Western world wants to twist our community and our films and stuff. They're not going to allow it, she was saying. So
Oh.
that's I find that interesting. Yeah. So there you go.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
There you go. It's not going to be good, this, is it? So we'll move on.
No. Green Lanterns. I don't know why it's called lanterns. Oh, hello.
Okay. We're getting onto the obscure stuff now. When studios refused to fund Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it was funded by British rock legends Pink
Yep.
Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Genesis, Elton John, and Jethro Tull.
I thought it was George Harrison that gave them money.
It was George Harrison's company, and they did put money into it. Yeah, they seem to have forgotten that. Yeah.
He was like the
That's
main
the
guy
reason-
leading the charge.
It was. That's the reason why they pretend to be riding horses, because they couldn't
Couldn't
afford
afford
the
the budget.
horses. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good movie. It made me laugh so much when I saw it in the cinema. It was very funny.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. We'll blast through these.
Oh no.
Speaking of love it, exclusive season 3 of Prime Videos. The Rings of Power will make its debut later this year. The next installment of Amazon's high budget smash hit has been rumored to arrive in 2027, but a source close to production tells The Hollywood Reporter it'll be a little sooner than that.
See, I didn't even remember that there was a season 2. That sounds
Smash it, everybody. It's official.
I was
this is
doing
what-
some streams that they forced me to watch season 2, and
Oh, no.
man, was it a tough watch.
Example
is.
why it was tough.
I just, I can't explain it. It's like it has all the money and all the supposedly like elaborate production, but I was really bored by it. Every episode was a struggle to get through. It's not even, forget about the fact that they're not staying true to Tolkien and all that kind
Indeed.
of stuff. It's just that somehow the writing and what they put on screen is so boring. And I would be miserable every time I have to watch one of these.
It's woke.
It's
It's what it is. It's woke. It's woke.
It's woke.
What can I
I think
say?
a new drinking game, obviously, new drinking game when the cat meows and
But I
It's
argue that in it's woke for sure. It doesn't pay attention to the source material. It's shitty. It's all that stuff. And yet, even if like you wanted to do all of those things and still try to tell an interesting story, even one that's not true to Tolkien, they don't do that. The story itself, the storytelling is very poor.
Yeah. Yeah. And they got black elves in there as well, don't they? So
yeah, Don Lemon. Yeah. Anyway.
Don Lemon.
Okay. Now this is
Every
very
time- Sorry, go ahead. Go on.
Thank you. This is very interesting. According to Netflix, the fifth and final season of The Witcher is its most sustainable production to date. Cut UK fuel use by almost 90%, saving more than 130,000 gallons. Shot at Longcross Studio in Surrey, which is powered by 100% renewable energy with EV charging. Used hydrogen battery generators and solar charged battery units on location in South Africa. Ian, you like that?
That's not Cavill, is it?
No, it's Liam Hemsworth.
All right, because every time I see anyone that's got that or from this thing, I always remember that meme where he goes "fuck." So
This is like
who cares?
this could have
Yeah.
been Netflix's most profitable
Yeah.
profitable production ever from the get-go. Look at
Mm.
it's crazy that in order to hype your show now, you gotta give us EV stats.
Exactly.
Holy
I
crap.
think it's fantastic. I'm quite tempted to watch now.
You should watch The
And-
Witcher season 5. We used hydrogen batteries that we took
Oh,
advantage
get
of
in.
miners in Africa to mine the resources for. Oh, yay.
And again,
See,
it suffered because it was woke.
season
It was woke.
5 presented with a foreword from Ed Miliband.
It was woke.
I
Yeah.
don't think the problem with The Witcher was that it was woke.
What?
yeah.
Where did it go wrong, Vex?
It went wrong
Because
from the
it
very
was
beginning.
woke.
No,
Yes, but why gone, Vex? Gone.
this is a problem with all video game adaptations because the stories are non-linear and there's so much lore that you have to pack in and all of that stuff. For people that are used to writing point A to point B to point C stories, they don't know how to adapt that, right? And then you throw in the source material, the books on top of that. Fantasy is really, really dense. Like Peter Jackson is the best example of adequately translating book to film. But for the people that they're staffing at Netflix, because remember, this came on the scene in that era of, oh, Netflix will take anyone as a writer and take any pitch and turn it into a movie, sort of. So it's a mixture of, actually, no, it's not a mixture. It just boils down to straight incompetence, like at every level.
Wasn't it a female showrunner?
It could be
Who
that
didn't
Lauren
under-
Hissrich.
who didn't
That just
understand the
goes back
source
to
material.
I mean, I'm with Vex on this. I really did not like The Witcher from the season from the get go.
Agreed.
Like
Yep.
from the
the
first
get-go,
season, I was
awful.
just like, this is really just this is interesting fantasy, but this is not The Witcher.
You
That-
mean,
that was
well,
it.
what? The Net Zero is fantasy.
Huh?
Oh God! Come on! That was a very good comment, actually.
I don't.
That totally
That-
fell
no,
flat.
but
That's a
you're
thinking man's
sorry.
joke.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Another
Fuck
dad
me.
joke.
No, it's
No, it wasn't.
they took an IP
that
and they
joke.
made it really safe, palatable fantasy instead of adapting it straight. Right, like the games are very popular because they are so immersive, because they are so unique to a very oversaturated like subgenre, right? But
I 100% agree with Vex. The Witcher,
Yeah.
the first Witcher game is the only game apart from Resident Evil, the HD remaster, is the only game where I do not care that the gameplay was outdated because I was so locked into that game. I had absolutely no idea what I was stepping into. And after I had finished that first chapter, I thought that I had finished the entire game, where at the end of the first chapter, you have to choose if the town burns the witch or not. I was like, all right, cool. Well, this game was pretty good. This was awesome. And then it just opened up a whole new world. And I was like, whoa, The Witcher is something else. And I'm like, man, it's not well adapted. It's not well adapted.
I've had a good day now, Range. That Net Zero joke from Brown was a banger. The panel blanked him.
we weren't even talking about the thing anymore. That's why.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about I'm talking about that. Watch it on the re-rub, folks. It was a really good thinking man's joke. Anyway, okay. Shall we move on from Net Zero?
Indeed.
No? Yes? No?
Yeah, go on. Go on. Oh no.
Oh, what?
Move
There was
along.
a second one?
Enola Holmes.
3.
3
I haven't watched the
Why?
first 2.
releases on Netflix on July 1. Anybody?
These are
It's like,
popular,
who
man.
cares?
No,
She's
these are
not
popular.
popular.
No, they
Well,
are.
no,
These
no,
get a
man.
lot of views for Netflix. Like,
It's okay. Another Millie
Rubbish.
Bobby Brown, no relation.
Is it like
Rubbish.
the kissing booth type of situation where it's just random people just putting this in the background and they keep cranking out sequels? Like,
I have no
what? I didn't
idea.
even know there was a second one. It's like, what?
No, look, I saw in the first series, or was it the second series, where she was fighting some guy on a train, and she was like James Bond, beating these like grown men on a train and kicking them off the train and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is stupid. Do you know what I mean? She's like, what, 5-0? She's beating up all these. I'm like, this is rubbish. So just honestly, the whole thing's crap.
Yeah, yeah.
It really is.
Come on, people, all wrenched. I actually watched the first 2. They were bad.
Very.
is there spank bank material in those first 2 for me at least?
For Henry only appears in it for a little bit though. He doesn't.
Well, who
he
does
doesn't appear in it.
who does Henry play?
He plays Sherlock Holmes.
Well, why didn't just make a series Sherlock Holmes and have him in it?
Would be interesting, wouldn't it? Rather than
Well,
Millie
they have a
Bobby.
young Sherlock going on right now, don't they?
Terrible. That's
I
absolutely.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
That was enough for me. My God, it was awful. This one is even worse. I can't believe they're going for a number 3 of this crap. It really is.
Three.
Wasn't there a weird controversy with Cavill and
Yes.
They wanted to make it a controversy.
Yes.
It was not a controversy though.
It was just basically him saying, "Yeah, stop being a brat. I'm here at work. You're my work colleague. You're my friend."
People were
Is that
trying
it?
to make a big deal because there was an interview they did for, I think it was the first Enola Holmes, with the way that like Millie Bobby was looking at Henry or some shit like that. So they tried to spin this like, oh, he's a broomer, you know, like he's going after underage girls, because they piled it on with, oh, remember when he dated that 19-year-old girl and he was 30? He's definitely a PDF file. Like,
Oh, PDF
fake
files.
outrage. It was fake outrage.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Okay. So Enola Holmes 3 in July. Okay.
This is another thing saying, oh, she's just as good as Sherlock Holmes. It's like, no, she wasn't.
It's fucking
This show's
bullshit. Isn't it?
absolute
It's just
shit. Yeah.
sick of
Another one of
fucking
those
shite. Innit?
woke. Sorry, come on, girl. What's
Who
this?
saw this? New sneak peek
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Aliens. So they just fucking spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, why are they
know.
showing this?
I didn't watch it.
And obviously
I didn't
I've
watch it.
spoilt it for you by
No. I wouldn't have watched it anyway.
Why can we just not have trailers that show us everything before we even go in? Why can't we just have some what?
Maybe
didn't
the
watch
movie
it.
isn't creating the buzz that they want.
I think that's it. Yep.
And they're just like, people are stupid now. We have to show them that there's aliens. Maybe they'll feel better about it. Honestly, I don't want to be mean because, Spielberg, I have a lot of respect for his work. But when you're like in your 80s or whatever, you're probably not going to make your best work. I don't want to be a jerk. Maybe it'll be
But
good.
you're gonna
but
be. There you go.
I don't know.
All right. You're all right.
Well, I'm a huge fan of Spielberg. I'm going to watch this, but
Even-
I will not
even
watch
modern
this
Spielberg,
second
Ian?
trailer. There are a few that are good, but majority of the modern stuff in the last recent 4 years haven't been good. As I keep saying, right, I watch it because he's such a brilliant director. As I said, I watched West Side Story. That was a shit film, but his direction was absolutely brilliant.
Hold on. Ian, I just want to remind you that Steven Spielberg is the reason why Rachel Zegler has a career.
Yeah,
I know. But he doesn't talk to her anymore.
Correction, had a career.
He doesn't converse with her. He have you not noticed that when people ask him questions about her, he just avoids answering any questions. So he knows she's fucked up. So he's staying
He
well
created
clear.
that monster himself. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, there's a huge rumor that if
Very good.
Spielberg doesn't like you, he just stops talking about you or stops having anything to do with you. He just keeps his distance. He doesn't say anything in the press. He doesn't make a big thing out of it. He basically just stops talking to you. You won't have no contact with him whatsoever. He steps away, and that's how he deals with it. And that's how he dealt with Rachel Zegler. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening. For me, the last good Spielberg movie was Tintin, and not a lot of people talk about that movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Great movie, that.
Really good. Yeah, it surprised me how good that was.
Tintin's a great movie.
That's the last good movie that I really liked from Spielberg. But I think there's also the fact that he's been doing really big budget movies recently, and they've all been flops. I don't think there's any one of them that has just slightly been more than profitable. So Disclosure Day, I think is like what, 200 million, possibly.
Yeah.
So
it's just CGI schlock.
yeah,
I'm
that's
really
the
getting
worst
sick
part.
of it now. And obviously Emily Blunt and Botox.
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated I'm fascinated by the way he directs. And I probably
I definitely agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with
he's
you there.
Spielberg
I think even with the stories that are lackluster, you can still watch new Spielberg films for his direction. I think he still nails it. He has not lost that edge in terms of directing the way some other directors have. However, I don't know, the Disclosure Day, it doesn't really interest me because we've already seen Spielberg tackle aliens in something that he even considered a very profound and personal script to him. So it's like, why do I want more of this from you when you've already given me something so personal back at the height of your career? And so it's like, that's the thing, you know. I don't know. It's very hard for me to want to go to watch this at the theater unless I hear very good reviews about it. That for sure, it might swing.
Go on, Vex.
Oh no, just to add on to your thing, because I don't know if anyone else has this instinct in them, but the whole aliens thing, this feels very predictive programming because of all the UFO stuff that's been concealed and allegedly revealed, and like it's what are you trying to show us without showing us sort of deal. So it's like I'm not interested in that, man. Like I just don't. The time for the alien shtick has come and gone already. We're over this era of alien.
All right. So do you think, that he was encouraged by the government to make this? Because when he was making
his last name has a Berg in it, so yes.
Well, that too.
What happened
when he was directing Close Encounters? There were certain things that the government or the army wouldn't help him with because of what was in that film. And now everybody's kind of helping him, from the army to the government are giving him access to certain things for this movie. So I don't know, it just seems a bit weird what's going on now.
What happens if Roy Leary turns up at the end?
Roy Neary.
Leary. Leary. What if he turns up at the end?
That would be interesting.
Would your head explode?
No, look. Close Encounters is one of my favorite films of all time. Spielberg is one of my favorite directors of all time. I love Hitchcock as well and Spielberg. I'm just going to go there. I'm going to go and watch it. I'm trying to avoid all the critics and everything. I'm going to go there, watch it with an open mind and see what he gives me. That's all I can say about this, See if it's going to be good,
Yeah, I think the last entertaining alien movie I saw was what was it? No One Will Save You. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Good. Is that the one where the girl was in the house and the alien was? Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh. It was really good, Ian. Yeah. I highly recommend it.
Classic 1950s green alien design in multiple various forms. It refreshes the concept of the old
other beers cannot reach.
Probbies really like that too. I remember that made Probby's list of favorite films that year.
Oh, okay. Let's watch it then.
Watch it. We'll do a super chat then, yes?
Yes.
Don't think we've done this one. Mega Spider-Man Wrench, €5. Cheers, pal. Appreciate these. We've not done this one, have we? Quotes and why.
What's it?
Uninspired. Uninspired is Tur. The uninspired reviewer.
The uninspired reviewer. Favorite quote?
My favorite, it's not a quote really, but I like every time you correct people when we say Denis Villeneuve wrong.
Yeah, it's Denis Villeneuve, man. It's like you guys are like, it's as if you're vomiting. Denis Villeneuve. It's like, bro, what is going on, man?
No, Denis Villeneuve.
Ville. You have to know.
Villeneuve.
There you
Denis
go.
Villeneuve.
Exactly.
Villeneuve.
No, because you guys are doing like a little. It's as if there's a speed bump between the Ville and
Oh,
Neuve when you
okay.
guys say it, but
Who
there's no. It's
cares?
Denis Villeneuve.
Any other quotes?
Denis Villeneuve.
Nimmy, nimmy, nimmy.
I mean,
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, it sounds like a Blondie.
How do you
record.
say it again?
Denis Villeneuve.
Wait. You say it alone.
Blondie.
Denis Villeneuve.
Denis
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Villeneuve.
Denis
Villeneuve.
Villeneuve.
Okay.
Denis Villeneuve is going to spoil James Bond. How about
Denis
that?
Villeneuve.
Okay.
Je suis
Vex.
formidable, monsieur.
Oh, merci.
Vexed and anyone who hasn't answered favorite Henri Cavill role and why?
Yeah. So I'd have to say either the man from Uncle, because I really liked him in that
Yeah,
one,
good, yeah.
and a one that not a lot of people have seen because the movie is actually quite bad, but I like him in it. It's The Cold Light of Day with Bruce Willis. It's from.
I agree with you on that
I've
one.
seen
It's
that.
like one of
I've
the
seen
first
that one.
movies I ever saw him in on DVD. So yeah, I like that one.
I've seen that one. I've seen him in that. I still think he's Superman for me.
Oh, okay, all right. Anyone else want to go?
He was all right in Mission Impossible.
Yes, he was pretty good.
Yeah, MI6. He was good in Fallout. Yeah.
My favorite Henri Cavill role is the one that he plays in my mind.
Okay.
But if I were to pick a film, it would be Man from Uncle.
He was good in that. He was good in that.
Though
Okay.
I have to say, for as shitty as The Witcher was, he was a perfect Geralt. Perfect Geralt. He got that
Say that
energy
line.
down.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Say that line.
Fine?
Perfect.
Fuck.
Poppers, anything to add?
No.
On that bombshell.
Elder
Okay.
Forrest, you don't understand. I would leave my husband for Henry Cavill.
I think a lot of girls will.
Did you tell that to your husband?
Oh, my husband. I have 2 Henry Cavill shirts, and my husband gets really upset whenever I wear them around. Because it's like, it's fine if you wear video game characters that you think are hot, but Henry Cavill's a real person.
Who's his hall pass? Who would he do?
Oh, Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci? Oh, all
Like
right,
in her
all right.
prime. In her prime. In the 90s.
Okay, let's move on then. Drink everybody. Cat was meowing.
Regarding Disclosure Day, which I didn't comment on,
Oh, sorry, mate. Go.
I'd just like to ask if there's any probing in it.
Anal? You mean anal?
Well, I mean, could be anywhere, couldn't it?
Up the bum.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Obviously, Top Gun 3 was announced. Top Gun 3 is looking for a new director, though a script by Ewan Kruger is reportedly nearly done. Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski, at least for the time being, is fairly busy with other projects.
That's bad because I think Joseph Kosinski did a good
Good
job
job.
with the second one.
Yeah. But they rang me and I said, no, I can't do
I mean, this guy doesn't have a good track record, man, when it comes to writing. So I mean, he did do the first like Maverick. He did F1 as well, but he did those with other people. So I don't know if he's writing this one solo or not. You know, that can make and break people.
I bet Macquarie makes. I bet Macquarie does it.
Yeah,
Franco
I
Walker,
think
why are
Mickey
they
does
doing
well.
this?
because
Because,
it'll
Maverick
probably make
made
more
money.
money. Yeah, probably make more money the third one as well.
Wait,
if they do
Aaron
it right.
Kruger, is that an Attack on Titan reference, or is that actually the guy's name?
No, it's actually his name. Man.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Drink everybody. Okay, I think they could, as long as it's a good script, they could probably
Yeah,
get away with
exactly.
one more movie,
Exactly.
and then
yeah.
they should just leave it at that.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think just like Mission Impossible, they're just biting off more than they need to. You know, ended the second one, done,
Okay.
and then it's the same way with Mission Impossible. Should have ended at Fallout, done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick is getting re-released for 1 week. Is it May? It's getting re-released in theaters.
I did see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I don't know
when,
if it's a double bill.
It is. It's a double bill. It's a double bill. The first one and the second one they're screening. So, well, round Malway anyway. So.
Listen to my cat.
Big fan of Tom Cruise. Your cat.
I still
Okay.
haven't seen the Top Gun movies. Maybe I should make
No,
time. To
ignore
go
the.
see them.
Don't see the
drink
first
every-
one. See the second one. The first one is
But
absolute rubbish.
Shouldn't I watch the first one just for the
No.
cultural relevance of it?
Nah, you
well,
don't really need to.
you don't
You
need
should
to.
watch
You
it
don't
because
need to.
Ian wishes it. Anyway,
I
let's-
disagree. I disagree. I think that I think that the first one is pure 80s. Like if you needed to inject 80s into your veins, you'd be doing that with the first Top Gun movie. And as sort of a guilty pleasure, I still think it has its own charm. I don't hate the first movie. If you're looking at it based on modern ways you'd critique a movie, you'd certainly have things to say about that first Top Gun movie. But for whatever it is, I kind of still like it. And the second one is a better movie. They are right. The second
it's very of its time. But
Yeah.
Mudcrab, mate, wrenched. Vex will love the volleyball, yeah.
What's the
Yeah, you might.
volleyball?
Oh, Vex
The
just watch it. anyway.
volleyballs. The
Okay.
Yeah, just watch it,
volleyball
just watch it.
scene. The volleyball scene is very gay. So yeah.
Is that in the
As I
first
said,
movie or the
just-
second movie?
It's in both of them.
First one.
First,
First
the
Both
first
of them
one.
somehow.
Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
I don't
Very
think
homoerotic.
Tom Cruise is attractive though. So does that change anything?
There's other
Isn't it?
people in the volleyball as
Yeah,
well. so-
yeah.
Okay,
So-
all
There's
right.
other
yeah.
selection.
I'll put it this way. The first movie, just so you know pop culture references, you probably just need to watch it so you know what it is, even if you sit there and don't particularly enjoy it. But the second one is legitimately a good movie.
Yes,
Hey,
I agree.
Slider. Hey, Slider. You stink. Let's move on. Oh, God. Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler's #Miami Vice reboots is officially confirmed and getting a new title. Wait for it.
What's the title?
Miami Vice 85.
Mid B Jordan strikes again.
The movie will be filmed for IMAX, directed by Joseph Kosinski, Top Gun Maverick, and F1, and open in theaters August 6, 2027 from Universal. Production starts later this year.
So
You know what I think
I've got a
these-
little rumor here
Oh no.
What is it?
from my LA friend.
Oh no.
He says that Michael G. Jordan is going to be playing croquet. He's going to be playing croquet, and the other guy's going to be playing second fiddle to Michael G.
Like
Jr.
Tubbs? I don't think it'll work that way. I don't think they can get away
We'll
with that.
see. We'll see. It might not be
You're
true.
joking.
No,
I
I don't
don't
think
know,
that's
I
true.
don't
You're
but-
joking.
no. That's what he said to me. So we'll see.
Sorry, you're
We'll-
woking. You're woking.
Woken. Yeah. We'll see.
Well,
But
But
I
either
do-
way, either way, if he doesn't play croquet and he plays
No.
Tubbs, he's going to be the lead in the film. You know, he's going to be the lead in the film. So
Go on, swappers.
well, if that works, then can we see a swapped around new version of Lethal Weapon as well?
yeah, that'll be interesting.
Am I the only person who can't stand Austin Butler?
Yep. No, I mean,
haven't
you're not.
seen him
You're
in
not.
enough.
I am as well.
So-
Yeah.
I don't hate him, but I also like he's not my favorite actor either. He's all
just-
right.
I don't like
know. To me,
Michael
he
B.
just acts
Jordan.
like the same. Yeah, I'm with you there, Ian, as well. I'm not a big fan of Michael B. Jordan now. I used to be a fan of his, but I know it feels like he just plays the same role a bit nowadays. And
Yeah.
Austin Butler is even worse because you see him in interviews. He just seems like such a pretentious guy. He's always talking like this. He's always like, "Yeah, these things that happen." there. It's live, man. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. Like, come on, just speak like a normal person. If it's as if he's trying to mog everyone every single time, and it's as if he's flirting with you. It's like he's flirting. He's always there with this deep voice, always looking at the camera, and then he's like, "Hey, yeah, of course. I was at this concert last night with Bad Bunny. It was pretty cool. Yeah, he started dancing, and then I started moving my hips too, and it was a magical night." I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't stand the dude, man."
I can't stand Michael B. I can't stand Michael B. I think he's just a pretentious asshole. Mind you, I shouldn't really say that. Actually, he's pretentious. I'll stop there. I'll stop there.
Okay, the movie's going to be competently directed. Probably the story might be okay, but
he's going to be Crockett, everybody. It's a race swap.
I don't think so. Listen, nothing would shock me. Somebody asked here if I would be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't think that's what they're going for. What I will say is that Tom Cruise and Paramount made a huge mistake, because once Top Gun did well and it was clear that they were making another one, they needed to secure Joseph Kosinski. And at the same time, Joseph Kosinski probably should have steered away from this project because nobody needs it. So he should have done the next Top Gun, whereas they could have given this to, like, you know, who would they give it to? They'd give it to
Ian. He'll do it.
Luca Guadagnino, the guy that like takes every movie and makes it gay. No, that's true. That's what he does. Luca
that is what he does.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is what he does.
Like anything you give him a screenplay, even if it had two straight characters. That's what happened with that movie with Zendaya. There were two tennis players that were supposed to compete over her. It's a very lame movie to begin with, but then he added a scene they're making out with each other for no apparent reason, just because he's gay and he thought it would be cool if they were gay too. So just put that in there, and that's what the movie is. So they should have given him Miami Vice, and Joseph Kosinski should have taken Top Gun 3.
So these two can kiss. Is that what you're saying?
For all I care, who cares? I don't really care. For me, Miami Vice is the original Miami Vice. I don't have a lot of hope here.
Exactly.
I mean, is De Palma still alive? If De Palma is still alive, just give it to him, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's skip.
So it's set in 85 then, is it, this film?
Oh.
No, it's set in 84.
Okay. It's the bin.
I think we could have done 3 hours tonight, easy.
Is the quartering in the bin this week?
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you?
Is it Shooty?
Walmart.
Is it Shooty?
I'm trying to say not say bad things about people.
Yeah, the quartering, just avoid like the plague. As in, don't get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Otherwise, he'll strike you off.
Yeah, don't get involved, folks.
On YouTube, at least. Don't get involved.
Just don't get involved. Just don't get involved. It's not worth it. Get in the bin, folks.
I think I made my best meme ever by getting involved. But okay,
well, a Morrison store manager says his life has been completely devastated after he was sacked for confronting a repeat shoplifter. Sam Egan, who had worked in the Aldridge Morrisons in the West Midlands for 29 years, was escorting the shoplifter out of the store when the thief turned aggressive.
Do you have the full story? Like, what's the full context for this?
That is the full context.
That's it?
The shoplifter was spitting at the store manager as well.
Oh, because he knew he could get away with it, so he was just like kind of egging him on. Gotcha.
And I think Morrison's policy is basically just let shoplifters get on with it and don't confront them.
Oh, you guys have that same thing where it's like just don't confront, call the police or whatever, or if it's like of a certain value or under, you don't.
Yeah. The police won't even turn up now. So nearly 30 years service gone.
So they won't stop you if you're shoplifting? Is that the police won't stop
That's
you?
what they tell you to, so that you like the pretense is so you don't hurt yourself or hurt others. If you encounter a shoplifter or a dangerous criminal in that setting, you don't engage. You just let them walk away with it, and then you call the police.
Oh.
And then what do the police do?
Nothing.
So now it's legal to shoplift, basically.
Exactly. I go do my shopping tomorrow.
So this is like,
£200.
go ahead.
You're allowed to stay £200 effectively. Anything
Yeah.
over under 200 is totally decriminalized.
So like,
That's
it's such an
crazy.
issue in California with Targets is a good example. The Target store chain, they've started putting bars on like the items that are most stolen. There's chains that have also pulled out of California for the same reason.
Yeah, we have it over here as well.
There's an instance up here in Canada, in Ontario, last year I think it was, where the threshold is $9,000, so you can steal up to $9,000
Shit.
worth of stuff here before like the law will get involved. But yeah, there are people just loading up shopping carts full of booze at LCBO's, like an alcohol chain here.
Yeah.
So they just fill up the cart like to the brim with wine and beer and just walk out of the store, and the employees are not supposed to do anything at all.
Would you like a true story?
That's weird, man.
Would you like a true story?
Sure.
Okay, last week I confronted a shoplifter in the local supermarket. He just walked out with a load of booze, wine, and dog food, and I followed him up the streets and just asked him, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he goes, because he knew I'd caught him red-handed. He goes, "I've got fucking mental health issues. I've got fucking mental health issues."
You won't convict with those, yeah.
Yeah, well, I said, "Well, so have I, mate, but it doesn't mean I go into a supermarket and start nicking stuff."
Mm.
Yeah, so he knew he'd been rumbled. So obviously, I took a few photographs of him doing his fucking loading his. He has his own trolley full of booze and just loading his bag up. And you could tell he was an alcoholic. Rough, looks rough.
Yeah.
And I went back to the supermarket. So, I got some photographs of your cereal because I've seen him before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the supermarket just didn't give a fuck. They just didn't care. I said, we will put that you witnessed and you've got photographs, and if the police call you, they'll call you. Nothing. They're just not bothered. So I asked them, why don't you have a security guy on your thing? The value of our goods at the moment isn't deemed worth having a security guy in the branch. A certain other branch, a local one, is a hotspot, so they've got bouncers, as it were. But yeah, they're just not interested. They're just they even had it on CCT, closed circuit TV. They're just not bothered.
I mean, it's like me, for example. I was working in a retail up until September when the shop closed. I remember because our shop was cheap because it was closing at the end, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not hiring security for the last 2 months," which is like the busiest because you're selling everything that you have. And so they were like, "Yo, Felix, you're doing security this morning." I was like, "Really? All right, cool. I guess." I'm like, "What am I allowed to do? What am I not allowed to do?" "Oh, you're not allowed to touch the people and stuff like that." Safe to say, we ended the day with several fights, so that was pretty fun. I'm not letting you shoplift, fast, dude. I'm like, hell, I would confront you. He's like, "Oh, you're inside the store. You're not allowed to do anything." Dude, I just take the jacket off. I'm like, "I'm outside the store now. Let's do it, man. Like, let's run the fade. I'm down to do it." Like, hell yeah, you're testing me. So most of the time, they just throw their stuff back at me, and I was like, "All right, go home, man." Like, it's so annoying, man. Dude, try and rob someone in Africa. They will literally cut your hand off and stone you in the streets, man. I've done it. Like, I've participated. So it's like, and the thieving rates are very, very down. No one steals, man. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Just remember that anytime anything's stolen, that it's basically we have to pay for it because prices goes up. Yeah, so it's all factored in with the shops. So you're having to. It's bad enough with inflation at the moment, but theft.
So, sorry, just back to this story. So was this guy? So he was fired from his job for doing his job?
Yeah.
Well, technically, yes,
basically.
but obviously, yeah.
And his life, like, no one will hire him now, or are people making fun of him online? Like.
Well,
No,
he's not going to get any work, is he?
It's been on TV. There's petitions and everything going. Everybody in the country over here is behind the fella, apart from Morrison's. Anyway, okay, never mind. That's what it's like.
Oh,
I'm
somebody's having
finally.
an argument.
I can't remember what was.
He looked
finally.
like Simon Pegg, didn't he? That fella.
A little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Perhaps he could make a Star Trek movie. Okay. Oh, here you go. There's a Kickstarter set up for him. There you go. So
Nice.
not all that bad.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, he was fired for being white. Well, we all get fired for that. Okay.
what's
YouTube
this?
has turned 21.
Really?
What's your favorite video of all time?
A Day at
YouTube.
the Zoo. Yeah, A Day at the Zoo. One of the first I think the first video ever posted on YouTube by the dudes that created YouTube. Go into the zoo.
Don't know that one.
Else?
It's literally the first ever video uploaded on the like by the dudes that created it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my favorites. It's not the favorite, but one of them is the wedding episode of Arby and the Chief, which is a web series that was exclusively with Machinima on YouTube, but now John Graham just uploads them himself on his own.
Man, Machinima. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That used to be a time, man.
There you
Before
go.
my time.
What's Star Wars Kid YouTube?
No. Was it?
Never heard of it.
Don't
No,
know.
way before YouTube. Way before.
Oh, was it?
I put the link in the chat to you guys. This is
Nice.
literally the first ever video on
Oh, there you
YouTube.
go.
It's 19 seconds by the guys who created YouTube. There's me at the zoo. It's just them in front of elephants.
Oh.
talking.
I will say there is something I do miss. I miss when YouTube said broadcast yourself.
Mhm.
That actually
Yeah.
meant something, and it doesn't say that anymore. And
Anybody
it's
That's the whole
else?
point,
stop.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the whole point, wasn't it?
389 million views on that video.
How many?
389 million.
Damn.
Yeah. It's the first ever video. It's crazy. It's insane.
Mm.
Anybody
Oh.
else?
Can I list another favorite?
Yeah, go.
It would be the Batman versus Superman stream on Cannoli Sasquatch's channel.
Nah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, yeah.
If you haven't watched that, it is almost 4 hours of the most brutal beatdown of a Snyder fan featuring Platoon.
Come on, people. Wrenched. Yeah, I was going to say this comment. Rebecca Gold.
Oh, well done. well done.
Cool. Good. Very good.
Anybody else before we finish? Anybody else?
One of my favorite videos on YouTube is it's about the Disney Fast Pass. It's literally the #1 video that I watch like 3 or 4 times a year. It's by Defunct Land. It's Disney's Fast Pass, A Complicated History. In terms of documentaries, it's probably my favorite ever video on YouTube. Like legitimately that I rewatch all the time. So yeah, it's very, very informative as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Was Two Girls One Cut was YouTube, right?
Yes,
Yes, it was.
Yes.
No,
it
Was
was.
it?
Yeah.
Is it
No.
still
It was.
on?
I think that was
No.
uploaded elsewhere, and then they copied it to YouTube, but YouTube took it
Yeah,
down.
I saw it on YouTube. I remember I was in
Fuck.
LA at
That
the
isn't
time.
the
Somebody
origin of it,
showed
though.
to me. I know, but somebody showed it to me on YouTube.
Shit.
The
Literally.
very
So that's
early
your favorite
days of
YouTube video then?
Oh
No,
yeah.
it's not. It's disgusting. It's
Never
really
seen
Dude,
it.
awful.
I've still never ever I've managed to swerve that video. I've never seen. I remember
It's
my
on a
friends used to
24-hour
talk about
loop.
it.
What?
Oh,
My friend tricked me. He said, "Watch this video," and it's these 2 girls kissing. I was thinking, "Oh, okay, it's all right." And then suddenly, it just does, and you're like, "Oh my god, what am I watching here?"
On that bombshell. Shamon, motherfucker. I think that's it, folks. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction, the super chats, member chats, and just being there, folks. So, chat, you are wonderful. We will see you next time. Let me get the guest up. Bear with me.
Miami Price.
Miami Price. Cheers, mate.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks, bro.
No, that's the other one, Price. Miami Price. Can you see
Miami
it?
Price. Oh, sorry.
That's Swappers, by the way. Cheers, Swappers.
Thank you.
There you go. Oh, great to have her back. Vex Electronica. Cheers, Vex.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was waiting for the cheers. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Gracias.
You were waiting for the cheers.
I was, yeah, because you always say cheers to the person when you say,
Okay.
and you took a long pause. So I was waiting for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Cheers, Vex.
Cheers.
Cheers, Price.
Cheers.
I can hear myself echoing. Cheers, Ian.
No worries.
Little Kitty. Cheers, uninspired.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
No beast up tomorrow, you say?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no beast up tomorrow.
So that's no beast up, everybody. Trev's back Tuesday, probably. Don't know about that. Probably. We're back Wednesday.
Aliens roast.
Yeah, we're going to finish the aliens. Didn't finish it last week. Okay, so that's it, everybody. We're going to Wayfarers. It's going to auto raid. Do the usual stuff afterwards. Smash like, leave a comment, share, stream, press buttons, etc., etc. So we're going to meet you over at Wayfarers talking Babylon 5. If we don't see you there, you know the drill, folks. If we don't see you during the week, have a great week, everybody.
Yep. There you go.
Shamo, motherfucker. oh, cheers. I'm going.